biochambers that needed building. I built all them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some defenses set around the trees, and I'm prepping to get them all sorted and ready to go.
Are you? Oh, I see. I was gonna say, do we, instead of building one there, do we want to build it over there instead? Because like with that one, we could do like.
Say we had this little area here to start with, but I guess let me properly check over there.
Because like it seems like there's way more planting spots over there, so I was like, maybe we could do it over there instead.
Yeah, let me take a look. Or let me take a gander.
Because I mean, mind you, I feel like there's. I mean, how many? I guess you did get a lot of electrical towers, so I guess it's fair with how many you've got there. They do cover.
I still got about. I still got nearly 100 in my inventory still.
Yeah, let me run over there. Come towards you, because I feel like that spot might be a really good like bulk spot for the items. And we're gonna go.
Yeah, let me get rid of any of the shit that isn't a jelly stem tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see how many spots there is here.
What, for like planter? Because I was gonna say like what you could do.
Putting the plants in.
What you could do is like have some
1.4k there. So that's, I think maybe if we expand this out a tiny bit more, this would be an ideal spot.
Yeah, I mean we will need the fertilized land if you've got some. There's certainly
we can easily make some.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, instead of doing what you did over in the bottom left there, where you just had it like in one spot, I think like I don't. This is not plantable land right here, correct? So I'll use this. I'll use this as an example. Give me a second.
So like in terms of,
where is that?
Do I actually? Oh, I can make some agricultural towers.
Where are, oh right, landing towers is there. Okay. So like for example, we have one there. We have one there. We have one there. We have one there.
I'd probably want to group them up to play it safe. We have one there.
I mean, we could do like 2 for each corner. And like maybe some tiny laser turrets next to them, since we have plenty of power to go around.
I'm just seeing some of the ideal spots for the agriculturals.
But you get the idea with this, right?
Yeah.
Because it will cover all directions, and they should be fine when it comes to.
Well, mostly all we need to deal with is on the east side, so over in this direction here.
Well, I'm more worried like they can come from any direction, so I'm just gonna plant them as if they can come from any direction. Because I'm not too sure whether they can or cannot, but
yeah, that's alright.
To me, it makes sense to like just wrap it in, just in case if they can go from any side.
Like that? For the trees, I guess?
I mean, if you're covering all the spots...
doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, it looks like you're covering all the spots. Once we get them connected to power, though, oh, wait, we're gonna need a substation, I think. Will probably be best there. Yeah. Do a substation right.
I've got some substations on me, so don't worry.
Yeah, I just found the best spot for the substation. I'll also run the towers back.
Yeah, the only thing that you'll need to do, really, is, you'd have to figure out some of the, what's it called? The belt lines.
Belt? Oh, yeah, I guess we'll have to figure that out. How to get them out of there.
Yeah, so getting them out and putting in the seeds for more.
I can do that through space. Give me a second.
Alright. I've got a ton of the landfill on me, and I can technically make the artificial soil. I just need more of the seeds in order to make them.
Actually, I should probably not put it there. Because I would rather have it there, so that way it's not getting in the way of more land.
Let me go ahead and make 30 of the artificial soil.
Because I think it's all this pink stuff that we can plant the land on, right? That's
Yep.
a very
So
big.
the really bright pink.
I don't think we will need all of it, so I'm going to just assume that we can.
Better to play it safe than sorry.
Yeah, because I'll putting these belts down when we could put like more in the future. It's like I might want to build this in mind with the fact that we might not do all of these spots. Yeah, I am going to give it a generous amount of room though. So
Yep. So you'll need filters for the inserters as well.
all right, because they got seeds. Well, actually,
Yep.
what
They'll
did
need
what?
to be put in seeds.
Yes. So we need filters for just the beans, and then we need
Yep.
a grabber to just put the so like
The
that.
jelly nut in and take out the jelly nut itself and put in seeds.
Well,
So we need
actually,
two
hang on,
sets of
hang on, hang
belts.
on, hang on. Wait. Rather than do that, remove the blacklist from this one, right? And we just have a blue grabber sitting there with the seed filter. Like that.
Maybe push it up by one.
No, because it's exactly where the blue chest, requester chest will be.
Oh, okay. You're doing it for chest sakes. Okay.
Yeah, using as minimal space as possible, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a bit more difficult because now it's gonna take up a bit more room than I wanted. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to take up a little bit more room with them, but that's fine. Just that doesn't realistically. Oh right,
I'm just adding in more spots for the artificial soil.
we will need drone pods over here as well. There would be more. I don't have a long big electric pole, so unless if you got some.
I've only got substations at the moment. Give me a moment.
Okay. Because I don't have big poles either, and currently this is not connected to the power network, so it'd be nice if that could get fixed.
Mm.
Oh, we will
But yeah,
also probably
when I was just out exploring and shit, I did attract the attention of some of the medium stompers. But the funny thing is, let me actually go down to where I had to deal with them, just so you can see something hilarious.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit to get to it anyway. Is it this part? Yeah, it was, I think, this part right here. All I did to deal with the medium was just float right here.
They can't go over really deep land, but you can.
Nope.
Oh, that's very funny.
So actually, I might be able to attract the attention of some of the stompers, and you'll see what I mean.
Nah, it's fine. I think I can understand.
Like, as soon as I saw it, in the messages, I was just like, Lel Stomper. And it was just like, oh yeah, just, that's funny. Let me see if I can find... Yeah, so... Yeah, so it was right up here, actually. I was just sitting right here, and it's just like, oh yeah, they can't touch me. Like, they could deal with the drones and shit that I had, but they couldn't actually hit me.
Oh.
Because anytime the strafers shot me, the Wrigglers just fucking drowned.
I just thought about this, but tomorrow will be the announcement for what is coming up next, correct? For Olympus?
Today is
Monday.
What? Today is Monday. They would have done it on either the Monday or
Tuesday
the day
usually. No, I've seen them like do the teaser Tuesday, and my thinking is it's probably gonna be because based on the stream, the thing after Mirror of Immortality would be in the stream, like when he was doing the stream was
Walpurgis, I believe, right?
Walpurgis, yeah. So there might be the chance that it will be
Me, I'm not gonna get my hopes up for it being Walpurgis. If it is Walpurgis, then that's cool. But
No. But here's the thing: we've already got the announcement of the Dawn ID, right? We just need the other ID, and we need the announcement of when it's coming. And by the very fact, if we go by when he announced the items on the thing, he did Mirror of Immortality, then he did Walpurg, then I don't know what he did after that. What did you do after that?
I don't remember because I wasn't watching
Oh,
it.
wasn't it Bogak Time Killing Time?
TKT?
I think.
Maybe.
And then it was like pretty far down the line where he started talking about Kanto 9. Because I know at the very end he talked about Mersault, but that was like, ended off in a big note, ended off in something that actually is coming to the game.
Yeah.
Not something down the line, But,
Oh yeah, adding this artificial soil is giving way more room.
But to plant stuff.
Yep.
Oh, we still need those big electric balls. Let me go make some.
I'm getting to it. It's just I'm also trying to fill out the land for more of the trees to be planted.
Yeah. At least you started getting those trees up, so that's good. Do we have blue chest set up for this? Just double checking. Oh wait, that one's not gonna be the one that turns on. It's gonna be... I don't think we do. Oh shit, we might have to manually hand make the blue chests.
That's alright, I think.
No, I'm just realizing now, because I was like, oh right, we never...
Oh, okay.
We're gonna need them for the seeds over here.
Hmm. Oh yeah, because we could just what's it called? We could just chest them. Just thought about that. Yeah, we could just use chests for it.
I'm just gonna clean up some belt stuff for the iron since we're gonna get that set up soon. We might as well clean up the belts that we had for it.
Yeah, and while I've also been doing that as well, I've been also doing trips with the piece of break over to Gleber and Fulgora just to get research and that all done for them.
We need more rocket fuel for this planet, so I'm gonna just run it over real quick.
We could probably have it so we could try to get some more rocket fuel set into this.
Nah, it's got plenty. If I ask for any more, the system on Volcanus will just not be able to keep up. Even if I have it running back and forth constantly, Volcanus actually stops being able to keep up eventually. It's kind of bad, to put it bluntly. Alright. Oh, we do have blue chests. I was like, where are they all?
I think we would in storage.
Yeah, they must be in storage or something.
Yeah, they are. I've got them on me now. I've got them on me.
Wait, can we not automate big electric poles yet? Oh, we kinda could do big electric poles because we got the copper
we just need a
cable.
ton of iron.
We just need the steel and iron sticks, which we already technically do because I believe I automated them. Yeah, I did automate the sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just do like a little shopping mall for that, right?
We probably could. Actually, you want me to get the...
Hang on. I'm gonna check if it can be... Oh, it can be made in electromagnetic, so that's probably better. At least efficiency-wise, we'll get more out of it.
Wait, can they really? Yeah, they can. Interesting.
Okay.
I think we might have some electros in the system. Yes, we do.
Cool. Rocket fuel is in.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put the electric stuff up here.
Because I was going to say we would need copper wire up there, unless if you want to just drone the
we
wires
just
in.
do it with chests.
Yeah, okay. We can't exactly automate the red and blue chests, right? Yeah, we need red circuits for that, which is a bit more than we currently can do, since we don't have plastic set up yet.
Hmm.
Right, that's what I was looking for. I need plates. I need steel. Give me some iron. There we go, some big poles. You know, I might drop down some... Oh, I don't have drone pods on me. So I can't drop them down. I can do it from the space, but...
Honestly, you want, what, drone ports?
Hmm.
So the robo ports?
Yeah, because the road reports towards the trees over here.
Okay, coming down now. Also, you'll probably have to try to get the electromagnetic thing fully set up.
We will need red circuits eventually because we're running out of substations.
We could always, what's it called? Oh, wait.
Oh, they're clearing up the tree bark that's in their way.
They're also getting the trees themselves as well.
They should not have jelly nuts. Oh, right, because of that, yeah. Well, we don't have the land filled for it to grab it. So, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up, up. No. No, because we don't have the stuff to turn into iron though, so oh well.
We just do it manually.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine as long as we can get the seed back from this process. So this is like,
and plus, like, I guess while we're doing it like this, we can also see how much land there is that we can use.
that doesn't look like it's fertilized. Can you replace non-fertilized soil with fertilized soil? By the way, just checking.
I would need to get the I need to get some of the fertilized soil to check, but I think you can. I think I'm not 100%.
Okay.
That's gonna take a fucking millennia.
Yeah. Looks into inventory. Oh boy. That's gonna be crafting for a while. Unless if you want to
yeah,
get,
why not?
and even then, it's gonna fucking take a while for the jelly to get rid of too. So it's not like we could get rid of the jelly either.
Oh, I'm just turning it straight into the iron bacteria.
No, that's what I'm doing. But it's just like, even if we would automate it inside of our system, like get nutrients and stuff, and then do it in there, it's like, well, we'd have to get rid of the jelly instead, which is a little bit more of a problem. Jesus. It makes more fucking not good shit than it does good shit. This process. Do we have? Oh, we do. Right, I remember now.
Oh yeah, and how'd the wiring go for the big electric pole thing again?
What do you mean by the?
For up here? Because
Oh, let me.
I don't have the setup with the Molcot thing with it.
Just do it with one chest. I've realized now that doing it with one chest is probably better.
There we go. And now we just have to get them. We just have to get the copper cables into the network.
Set requests.
Oh wait, we just do that with a blue inserter.
Oh, that's because we don't have a lot of this stuff set up here. Wait, there needs to be a red chest, actually.
I've got all the red chests. Oh, you need it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... update these.
Yeah, there we go.
Because we're not the right chest. So that's why I wasn't requesting anything, because I think it still needs to... It needs the other stuff, so now we just need the...
Yeah,
circuit.
I've got it, I believe, sorted.
Okay. I'll make that a green, because I feel like that might be better.
And then the question is, could we technically do it the same with substations? No, we need red circuits. Which, how do we make red circuits? We would need plastic for red. Unless we ship the substations from Volcanus.
Might not work. Says it's within range. Wait, do we not have drones in the system? We should have, right?
If we don't, I could just put some in from my.
Do we have logistics?
Yeah, we've got plenty.
What about no? Do we have any logistics specifically? Or no. Okay.
Like, I'm putting some extra around the base. Oh, it might be because we're eventually starting to run low on power.
Well, that's just because I need more rocket fuel to come in, which Rick should be able to do. Yep.
Yeah, it can certainly do it. But before you do, let me drop the science off.
Too late.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm already moving it.
It's like, god damn it.
Can't hear me. Yeah, odd. It's not requesting it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Did that work?
Actually, how's the system for blue grubbers actually doing over here?
Oh no, it is.
Terribly. It's still got about 6 left.
It is covered. Oh yeah, they do have it. There we go.
There we go.
I was like, what am I
It must have just been taking a bit for it to register in the system.
No, it's because it was meant to be read ingredients, not read contents. That was my bad.
Stupid.
Now, actually, there's no point in that because we need to have more than that in there anyways. Let me go iron poles. Put up the natural number in there. Natural number. And wires. Put the natural number. There we go. Now
there we go. Now we're getting.
Because I'm just requesting more than what it needs.
Yeah. So that way it doesn't ever try to stall.
Yeah. Because if it was the exact amount, it would always stall. And that's the worst part, is because it would be them waiting for the bots to get over with more stuff. Whereas this is just like, it will just fill the chest, and then if it ever goes slightly below that number, it will just fill it up again until it's done. How many seeds have you got now, the whole process, by the way? Because I'm nearly done.
Out of everything at the moment, because I'm still going through quite a fair bit, I've currently gone 7.
7. I've gotten 4.
Although for me, I had about, I think, a little over 1,200 to do. But keep in mind, it's only like a 2% chance each time, so it's obviously not going to be, like, uber efficient.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? Is like, I do worry that it will fuck up. But it's like, there's no way it can, because you just get so many jelly nuts that it's like you're guaranteed to at least get 1. And that 1 can at least make possibly more than 1.
Mm.
At
Also, I'm
least...
setting a limit to the electric poles. Because we've already
so...
basically got a full line.
Okay, cool. Ah, yeah, you know what? Yeah, go extra. We might need more in the future. Now, plastic is nothing we can look at right now.
Yeah, no.
We do not need to
Literally,
look at it.
plastic at the moment, without having to go into semantics, is quite almost impossible at the moment.
Hmm.
Because we haven't gotten
Man.
Yumiko Mash and that automated.
Well, that's not going to be a part of a base. It's not going to be a part of this little grid we're going to have of drone ports, so I guess it's fine to do not aligned drone ports for a little bit.
Actually, now that I think about it, with the jelly nun that, why don't we use drones to send it up into the base?
What, the jelly nuts itself?
Yeah.
Too many items. You saw how many we got from just a couple trees there. Imagine fucking...
Yeah, like, the idea I'm having it... Well, keep in mind, like, they're gonna stay around for about an hour.
No, but that's why I think belts is just gonna overall be better, because like there's just too many. The bots would just get... It would basically get Fulgora. No, not Fulgora. What's the planet we went to where we had just... Oh, it's gonna get Volcanist. Where like the system's just not gonna be able to do fucking jack shit because of...
Hey, at least they do automatically do landfill. That's good.
It's the bad landfill, so we're kind of losing space on trees. Well.
As long as they can do where I've kind of designated at the moment, that's all that really should matter.
I mean, to be fair, the land where the belts are going should be dead land anyway, so it's not like it matters.
Hmm.
Alright, we got drone ports over here.
Yep.
Does that cover the whole thing, though? Not exactly.
There's one tiny bit down here.
Yeah, I'll have to put one down here, and then that's good enough, I think. Now, we've got some iron over here to start up the system as well, but I think we should be good.
Hmm.
Once we get the actual stuff in here, I think we'll be all nice and dandy.
Yeah.
Does that one reach there? Oh, we'll see in a second.
Yes, it will.
No, this one in the top right looks like it was out of range.
Oh, yes, it is. So maybe, I'll just say, that's going to be in an area where... Yeah, so maybe just, like, right up here. Where I am.
Actually, how about there?
Yeah, that works. Or, actually, right behind the turrets, I think, is a better idea.
Hang on then, cancel.
It's, like, right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little bit to the south, but that works too.
Well, as long as it's protected, I'd say that's all.
You might have to go grab the landfill for that one, because it's out of range, I think. Unless... No, wait, they're coming over. Never mind.
Oh, lordy, they're coming.
They're coming. They'll be coming down the mountain. Here he comes. Here he comes. Comes.
There he goes.
But yeah, this should... I'm a little bit worried it's gonna fucking stuff up, but I guess fuck it, we bowl. 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 Fuck it, we bowl.
Fuck are we bowling?
Also, now I'm realizing that if the jelly nuts are coming from over there, and instead we're not doing train systems, because...
Trains, I think, for this particular planet are a bit too much.
I just feel like it would probably be a better idea. We could be bees. Sorry. It's still stuck in my head. It's such a funny meme. I can't get rid of it. It's inevitable. We can be bees. This is good news. And that's both jelly nuts? No, because one of them is Yumiko, right?
Yep.
That's
So
Yumeko.
we've at least got. Actually, we'd probably need to see how the belts weave and go to the base for it, or maybe we have to replace these with blues.
I know which one we're using for jelly nuts though, so I'm gonna bring it down the correct way.
Yeah, because we're doing the iron
minute.
and that over here, right? Where I am.
The furthest north iron node, yeah, the furthest north one we made, yeah, because that's the one I've had to modify multiple times now.
Yeah, and then these ones up here are for the copper. Which there is a iron bacteria one up here as well. Oh wait, no, but we technically need more iron than copper for this planet.
Well, iron in general is more useful in a lot more things, obviously. Mind you, all that iron is getting turned into material, like just into raw material, anyways.
Oh wait, you got rid of the stuff for all of that. Okay, I have to manually hand put it in then. Because I thought you still had the belts and that for the iron and shit, so I was like, oh yeah, let me just put the raw iron into the chest and let the furnaces all deal with them. And then as soon as I saw there wasn't a line there, I'm just like, oh, okay, he got rid of it.
Yes, I already did. Because I knew that was going to be a problem, so I was like, I might as well deal with it. Well, we can mod it there anyway, so... I was playing Peak yesterday. It was interesting. I do think the generation on that mountain that we were doing yesterday was a bit fucked on the second mountain. Not gonna lie. It was like sheer vertical walls in a lot of different spots. I did find a way eventually up, but then because I was solo, I then didn't notice there was a shroom in a spot and got blown off the mountain. And I was like, okay, that's. If you ever want to play it though, I'm up for it though.
I'm also just making it so we don't have any unused jelly knot.
It's fine because all it will do is a spoil, and then it will sit there permanently, and then none of them will get unused.
But then there's that's like 4 different little bits that are unused.
No. But they will just turn into spoilage, and then all the other jelly nuts afterwards won't become spoilage. That's what I'm saying though. It's like you doing that technically just makes it less inefficient.
How would it be more inefficient to have it like that? It just seems a bit silly.
Because all what you're doing would have them all run in a line, and then this middle line here, I can't really. You can probably see my mouse, anyways.
Yeah, I can see where your red thing is.
But this middle line here will just deadlock because the right one, and then this middle one will get spoilage anyways. Most like, well, it's an hour, but you know, if we have the constant, like, if we have a constant output on the left and right belts, this middle line will get deadlocked. If this right line is empty but the middle one isn't, then it's fine. It's just, it would be better.
I would at least test out with a single seed here to see how the system will work.
It would be better if, like, all 3 lines, or 2 lines, like, are slightly being used in this way. Because, like, depending on how much this left line is being used, it really depends. Like, how much we're getting out of the left line compared to the right line and the middle line. It really depends. If we
I just put a single seed down to see how the system is going to interact with it.
Because it will be running all the way over here. Although we will need copper anyways, because we will have the our system for iron can't start until we get the copper one started. So let's go up to the north and get
the Yumeko mash.
Yeah, let's go up to the north and figure out where. I'm gonna take a guess and say it's this spot right here where I'm running. This spot over here seems like a really large amount of land to be able to claim for just Yumeko.
The problem is with the baseland that you're standing on now, the only applicable spot at the moment is right here.
But,
And that's
like,
a very small area.
If we get fertilizer soil, this just becomes like a really fucking large spot we can plant on. But I don't know how easy fertilizer soil is to get. I need to double check it.
You need 2 of the seed for the respective soil, 50 nutrients, and 5 landfill. That's all you need.
No.
Another spot that has a fair bit of it is a little bit to the west around here.
Yeah, it's just like this spot to our north doesn't seem that good when it comes to like actual planting spots. It seems like we're just gonna have to fertilize a lot of it. Mind you, there seems to be some bugs in the top right here, which we may want to get rid of beforehand. I do have rockets if we want to deal with it.
This little spot up here.
Wait, there's dead land in the left here, so if we go over this way, we can deal with the big guys.
Honestly, let's even just make sure it's big enough for the purposes. I guess, yeah, if you want to just attract them over.
Oh, this land is... Yeah, so they can kind of go over this one, but that's because
but the thing is, they can't damage. That's what I was trying to go on about.
Yeah, because their legs are too spread apart. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So head over to... I was head over... Oh.
No. It was only the one. It was fine. Okay, I'm going to move. That's a medium.
So yeah, just hover over here, and they can't get you.
Yeah, that's...
You don't even need to shoot them. And then look, the regulars that try to spawn from the projectiles just die.
Yeah. Because... it keeps spawning mediums.
Yeah, because the chances of medium are actually decently high-ish.
Watch out.
Yep, I know. Yeah, it's 11% for mediums.
No, because it keeps respawning the mediums is the problem.
Yeah, like, look at this. It's fucking hilarious. This is all I did before.
It kind of can hit me, but not really. It keeps moving too much.
The chances of it hitting you are actually pretty low.
Yeah, it's because of where it's moving its legs. And it's because it's constantly moving. It's pretty bad at hitting you.
There is a few tree spots here. Oh, that was a funny little wriggler there that was just flying.
In circles. I mean, this is quite the big spot, but I do think, like...
I'm gonna come up as well.
Yeah, just cleaning out some more. Because it's... any more nearby? I think I see one over here. Oh, tiny.
Oh, there's a big one top left.
Yeah, I see that. There's not really a spot to hide up here, I think.
Oh, let me.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna fucking shoot him.
Yeah, let me deal with the shell. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly just strafers and that spawning at the moment. Let's deal with it now.
I got rid of the big one. I had to sacrifice some of my life for it. Because there wasn't really a spot we could just hide in. Because I don't think this land here is too small, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks a bit too small.
It's like you need a large enough dead spot. Oh, that's a medium.
Oh, okay. Let me deal with the nest, actually.
I need to run. I'm gonna go towards the Tessiteros. I don't know if they're plugged in, but I hope they are.
Yeah, they're all plugged in and ready to go.
Come on, motherfucker.
Oh, that's a medium that just spawned.
Oh, they're not plugged in.
Literally, the only big concerns for the stomper, for the enemy-wise, is just stompers.
Okay, bad news. They weren't plugged in.
Oh my fucking god! I made sure they were plugged in.
Oh no! It looks like you barely plugged it in. You missed one spot. And it looks like they don't have the subtitles for it. Don't worry, I've got it. I got you. Some of them are plugged in, but it's not all of them. We're missing one sub tower, but should be good. Oh, we're missing that now. That's fine. I mean, this spot's also a good spot, but it needs a lot of fertilizer as well. It's just like all this copper stuff seems like it just needs a lot of fertilizer, which is a bit of a problem.
Mm.
Do I have dream pods still? No, I don't. Okay, I'll have to quest some up here.
Yeah. Also, I have a little over 70 eggs on me right now.
Turn those into bios, I guess, for now.
Those are over here. I'll need nutrients as well for them.
We've got plenty of spoilage somewhere.
But I'm already doing... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'll have to just request it then.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, we've been stocking up on a lot of spoilage in the back. So it's like...
Yeah, in total, I had 91 of the fucking eggs.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of bio labs, hopefully.
As long as we can still keep up on the demands.
Yeah. How many seeds for copper do we have? Just spare.
They're all in the chest up here.
So
we have about 41 at the moment.
That's not a lot. That could be a bit
and
more.
I've got 25 of the jelly nuts on me.
Because the problem I'm having is like, the problem I'm having is like with the Yumika, it's like I really would like to make some more land up there, but it seems like it might not be worth it until we get some more seeds out of it in general.
Well then, how about when I'm done getting all the jelly nut stuff done, I'll head up there, grab a lot of the Yumiko stuff, and just transform it all into the copper bacteria in that. So that way we're not wasting the copper itself.
No, because I was going to say we could just also be running it all the time, but it might be better to just manually do it, yeah.
Like, for now, manually do it, but once we get the system all sorted out... Also, there's a lot of the Yumiko that we could do down south, actually. Because there's a big patch there and a big patch there.
That would need trains. That is a bit too far, I think. That is too far out for that to be not trains.
I'm just letting you know that I did spot that when I was looking towards there.
Yeah, it is good. It is a good spot. I do agree. It's just like the land we have up here is closer, but is a lot less productive when it comes to tree locations. It just looks like we just need to put a lot of fertilizer down is the problem. Which I'm sure won't be too much of an issue once we got the whole seed system started. Which reminds me, I need to check something on this base over here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna limit the chests down to one spot. Only because if, say for example, if that chest gets full, then what we can do is have the chest back at this base still be full. Like, have all of these chests back at base have way more room. So that way, if there's any extras, we can just grab it out manually and just make the fertilizer ourselves if we want to.
Oh, actually...
There's some jelly nut. Some jelly nut got past us, I guess. You must have planted... Oh, one of the trees you planted must have grown, because there's jelly nut on the line.
I was testing it out as an example, to see how it would look.
Wait, what lines were they going on? I actually didn't double check that. Were they going on right ones?
So I saw, these two were being used.
Okay, that's good. I was just making sure I put it on the right fucking belt.
Let me check down here. None down here.
No, because that one's not connected yet.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Because we need to redo this one like a bunch, I think.
Not really, I don't think.
This was... I don't think... This one's still not connected to the better production of the iron. So it's not... It's connected better. It's not connected to this thing here yet.
Oh wait, do we have speed modules somewhere?
And then this is also... Oh, right, I need to remove this. So then that goes down there.
Actually, I guess... If you're able to, can you make some speed modules for the biochamber production here?
Speed modules? I can't make any, sadly. I could bring some over from the brick, but...
Oh, if it does have some on it... Oh, never mind.
Oh, whoops. Let me remove that. I've got some ship parts, just in case if we want to get a ship off of Globar. But I don't necessarily think we're going to need it, but we will see. I'm also going to send it back, because we need more rocket fuel, probably.
Yeah, looks like they are running out on the steam department.
On the heat.
Yeah.
It's just like, I gotta keep an eye on it, because if it falls below 500, obviously that becomes a problem. I just really hope we can get the rocket fuel set up pretty decently well. Because if that can just supply, I'm pretty sure this power supply right here could probably power this whole entire base, even the lighting towers, maybe. I might have to do more though, we'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it probably won't be able to sustain it entirely. Actually, all the eggs aren't gonna get turned into biochambers before they hatch. Because there's only about 5 minutes left on the eggs, and they're nowhere near being killed off. Yeah, I was also thinking on Volcanus on setting up a thing for when we get started to go to Aquila. So like a whole bulk chest setup to get ready for when we get to Aquila.
What are those spots grubby? Oh, sorry. Right, because you're still making landfill. So
Yeah.
has it not really filled up that chest? Like, it's been...
I've been grabbing some of it occasionally.
Oh, it's just not fast enough?
Also, another thing as well to note, the pentapod eggs in the biochamber part here, a lot of them are going to spoil before they all get exhausted.
If you're sitting over it, I'm sitting here too, so it should be fine.
There's about 60 in there.
It'll be fine. Oh, wait, hang on. You know what? It'll be fine. Look where it's sitting.
Regardless, famous last words right there.
I don't think so. There's a bunch of fucking turrets right next to it too. Oh, it looks like dinner. Give me a second.
Alright. Just mute while I'm at it.
You know, I haven't checked it, but I wonder what my mic sounds like with the changes I did. Hello? Oh. That's
Yeah,
still
I'm still
some.
here.
I don't know if that pitch sounds like me.
Also, a lot of these Teslas I'm placing around, better to be safe than sorry for now.
Bro. Overkill.
Considering each of them hatch about, like, 6 of the regulars, yeah, nah, I'm not taking any chances. Like, you think this is, you think that's overkill? Just wait until you see all of the fucking eggs hatch at once. 5 seconds.
5 seconds till it hatches? Oh, look.
Yeah. And if we only had the base ones we had there, yeah, nah, we would have had a bit of damage.
Yeah, nothing we could repair. Oh, I cannot.
Even still, I would rather not have any of the damage. Oh,
No!
did not mean to pick up
I
the
saw that. I
laser.
saw that. Fair enough.
Yeah, out of all that, we got 37. Not terrible.
I feel like we might need lasers over here.
Okay. Oh, this bottom section?
I just feel I have a feeling that like the small bugs are gonna be the most of the problem, because like the big bugs might die pretty quickly, but if like the small bugs can get to like the poles or stuff, well, wait, that's fucked. It is gonna die.
Well, then, in that, in that case, then, why don't you send some lasers down?
Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I was putting down there. I was putting some more. I was just putting like normal ass lasers, just to like do some like dot damage while the lasers charge. Which, mind you, what's our power looking like?
Fairly good.
We're not even using a quarter of the power that the heaters are gonna be using. And mind you, this
Also,
is.
I'm just requesting lasers from Volcanus to play it safe.
Oh, okay. Do we want to?
Because we want some for Gleber.
No, because I'm just thinking, wait, do we need... What else did we need? We needed something else.
Originally it was speed modules for the, thing.
Oh, yeah, do you want to just bring, like, a couple speed modules? Because that's, like, a couple things?
I suppose we can, yeah.
Just, like, any longer and the heat will run out, so... What's Volcanus doing?
I'm gonna also get, efficiencies also headed up as well.
No, we won't need them. We won't need them.
If you're really sure about that.
Bro, I've never used efficiencies at once. Just make enough power that it's not a problem is my theory. My understanding is just make it make so much power that it never is a problem in the first place. Efficiency, you know what? Efficiency is only useful for one planet. Nalvis.
Not really, but okay.
You want to know why it's only Nalvis? Because Nalvis pollution actually matters, and doing a large amount of power on Nalvis is kind of hard because the more power you do.
The main reason being is to lessen the amount of power that you need.
Yes, but on these planets that don't have pollution, it doesn't matter. Just make more power.
It's not for the sake of pollution.
No, because like with for example Volcanus, if it had pollution, this shit would be fucked. Like the amount of pollution we're pumping out in this area would be fucked up. But like On Fulgura, power doesn't matter because we're not using that much, but still, like, an example would be like, if we had pollution there, it would be kind of bad. On Gleba, I don't know, I think it would be pretty bad. I'm just saying, it's like, I feel like pollution is like one of the biggest reasons why you can just spam power on these other planets and not have a problem, because pollution is not a thing there. It's now this is the problem because you require, well, not pollution is just.
Oh, and there goes all the power.
Yep, because don't worry, I'm running over.
Oh, like, keep in mind, with the speed modules and that as well, it's going to take more power from the system.
Yes, it is, but hopefully by that point we've got rocket fuel automated. Because once we get the iron and copper automated, we can pretty simply do rocket fuel, because I think that would be the next thing we would want to set up.
Solid fuel, light oil. What's the only, how is the way to get oil? Like light oil and shit here?
We use, oh wait, hang on. What was the method again? It was with one of the recipes, one of the techs, wasn't it? I don't think we have the tech yet. No, we do. Because we can do coal, but that's not the ideal option.
Yeah, not coal liquefaction.
Hang on. Would it be light oil? I don't know. Recipes. Qualification is not the option. Because I know we can make lube, but I don't think we can backtrack it. Oh, we don't need...
No.
No. We don't need the oils. We can just purely make rocket from jelly and bioflux. We don't need the oil. We don't actually need the oil itself.
Yeah, let me just double check that, just to play it safe.
I need to manually turn it on. You can actually check the recipe inside of the thing.
Oh yeah, bioflux jelly plus water, but that takes quite a lot of not Unicode jelly to make that.
Mind you, each jelly nut makes, well, the thing is like what we would do is we already got the iron and stuff sorted. All we would have to do is wait for the we can just do a different process for the rocket fuel in a different spot. Right, so we have some of the iron, some of the jelly nut going towards our 2 locations for jelly nuts, and then we have some of it go to a different location that's for specifically rocket fuel. Right?
I suppose.
Oh no, heat.
Actually, I do kind of wonder if it is possible to even get, we'd probably have to jumpstart it.
What? Jumpstart what?
I'm just thinking for oil.
We can't exactly get oil on this planet because thinking of it, they're outside of coal liquefaction. We would have to get like 1 barrel of oil, heavy oil, and maybe we could do it on this planet. But oil is maybe not a likely option on this planet.
Because it goes from what, 40 to oh yeah, because we would need to do petroleum gas for any of that. We'd probably have to do coal liquefaction then. But in order to get that, we would need at least some heavy oil to start with.
Yes. Mind you, it does produce more heavy oil than it takes. The only problem is the coal. The coal needs the...
It would need at least 10 coal per cycle.
We can make the carbon cubes with spoilage, correct?
Yeah, we can do carbon from spoilage.
So, the carbon's fine. The sulfur depends on what it needs.
Sulfur, petroleum.
No. Because there's a different way to make sulfur on this planet specifically.
Oh, yeah, right, with a different process.
Oh yeah, we need biosulfur, but it's pretty much spoilage as well. Bioflux, sorry. Bioflux and spoilage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we would just need one of those and 5 carbon, and the carbon's easier to make. So yes, coal synthesis would be the option on this planet. Mind you, we get
and
one.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is, for research-wise, we are not going down captivity or anything, because we don't need it for going endgame.
Do we really not need a phone game? Hand discovery equally. Oh yeah, we don't. Because edge of the system doesn't require it.
If we get the Promethean science, then yes, we would technically need biter eggs past that point. But outside of that, biter eggs are used for basically nothing.
Yeah, basically we would only want it for the
The only thing realistically that we would need it for, if we were doing anything with them, is overgrown soil.
Because, yeah, that's true. I guess we could just, I mean, with the land we have on these spots, we should be fine, like, nut-wise.
Because it's like, if we think about it, we don't need biolabs. All we need to do is just route the system for it a little bit differently.
Yeah, biolabs are, like, really good research stations, but that's not really needed, though.
Yeah, like, we don't need those. We don't need captive biter spawners. We don't really need,
I mean, mind you,
productivity 3.
Dealing with big behemoths is not okay.
Yeah, I'm just listing off everything that it makes off of the biter rate. Biolabs, captive biter spawners, the overgrown soil, productivity 3, and Promethean. That's all it gives. And I don't think we really need productivity. Like, productivity 2, I think is fine enough. Because it's what? 6% extra for 1 productivity versus productivity 3, which is 10%.
Mind you, that 6%, that 6% basically goes up to tier 3 if we can get it to a higher quality.
Yeah, like, if we can get it to a higher quality, it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
but in order for us to even get to the higher quality in the first place, we need to get the research done on this planet. We need advanced asteroid processing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as a stupid idea that I have in mind for getting multiples of every resource, we just make duplicates of this station here.
Hang on. I forgot to drop something down. I was about to send that away.
But yeah, the whole process of making the legendary quality items, we just duplicate that over and over and over again.
Oh, you mean like the ships?
Yeah.
If we want more of it, or more of the materials, yeah, not. I mean, mind you, we should also probably have some stationary platforms in space around like Navis and Volcanus for calcite, and the other planets, of course.
Like, literally, that was what I was thinking.
But it's like, we would need to set this up.
Really, we don't need Navis at this point anymore. If we're to be technical about it. We don't really need Navis at this point.
Nuclear power is the only problem. We would want it for going to Aquila and outside of Solar System Edge.
Well, I would say, no, we won't even need nuclear power. We could just use fusion power.
Isn't it locked behind? No,
it's
we
locked
can't.
behind Aquila, but once we get fusion power, we don't ever need nukes. We don't ever need nuclear power.
I'm pretty sure fusion power is locked behind.
Yeah, like I said, it's locked behind Aquila.
Oh, it is cryogenic. I thought it was okay. But the
Yeah, all we
production.
would need is fusion reactors. Fusion reactors, and then the stuff from
Do you really want to make quantum processors though? Look,
Yeah.
that recipe is fucking horrid. I'm not gonna lie, that recipe looks horrid.
I think we could manage it. Like, what I was planning to do, before you got the call going here, was get a couple safety rockets set up for when we start to go to Aquila. So, like, for example, I would place them, let me hang on the map here for Volcanus. I'd place a couple down here with all the resources we need to manage on Aquila.
I mean, mind you, we don't have a ship to go to Aquila yet. And even getting to Aquila, we don't have a ship that's designed for it. Because,
the funny thing is, we can technically just use solar panel power to get there, and then once we get there...
Nah, I don't... If we were to do that, we would be stuck. Because we would need another ship to come and drop items onto the planet, and that ship could possibly be stuck. Because the power from solar panels on outer space...
Yeah, I know for there it's a bit lower. Oh, much lower, sorry. But realistically, as long as we have accumulators and the solar panels set up for it, we won't really need to worry.
I think you need way more okay. When we get the better fuel source, maybe I could see it, but until I know the amount we can mess around with the better fuel source, I'm not too confident, to put it bluntly.
Yeah, I know. I know you're not too confident about it, and I know it goes completely against, like, what I'm thinking, but it's like, if you think about it logically, we could realistically get it done. We just have to build a design specifically in mind for it. Which, there are videos online of people getting to Aquila with just solar power.
Dude, those people are crazy.
But sometimes crazy is enough. People might think, oh, solar power going to Aquila is horrible, why would you even do it? But you still get power realistically. And all we would have to do, once we get the research done for, what's it called? For the advanced astro processing, and once we get epic quality, we can make accumulators and the solar panels that can generate a shit ton of energy.
I guess it's true. It could be better when we get higher quality stuff, that's true. But at the same time, it's like, the thing is we have so many fuel cells, and possibly even more if we go mine more, if we want to, on Nalvese. There's like, we probably don't need that many fuel cells to be in space to be able to use a rocket ship to Aquila.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking, like, having nuclear power is probably just an easier overall deal, because at least that way we know, like, the power won't ever fuck us over. As long
realistically, yes, but it still can potentially fuck you over.
True. I just think it's like, it would be less likely to just, you know, ruin us if the power went out on the ship and we had to wait around for like a fucking decade for it to recharge or some shit like that. I mean, we'll probably have enough fuel, but it's like, you know, the grabbers probably wouldn't be able to move, and it's like, if it stalls in the middle of space between Aquila and wherever it goes, it's like, fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, which is why I was also saying we use accumulators to store up power first before it goes off.
How much power can a quality one do? Epic.
Yeah, we can get up to epic quality once we can get the research done for Gleba.
No, but I'm asking how much power.
Oh, how much power for the solar panels and that on that? Let me check for you. So epic quality ones generate 114 kilowatts for epic quality for solar panel. Accumulators at epic quality store up to 20 megajoules of power. And keep in mind, all we would need to do it is just iron and copper. That's it. That's all we need.
How many accumulators would it be? Would we need? How many base? How many base accumulators would we need to make 2.5 megajoules? Because that just tells us.
To make 2.5?
You said 2.5 megajoules, correct?
20 megajoules.
Oh, sorry, 20. 20. Sorry.
We would need 4 accumulators to make 1 epic in terms of power.
4 to 1. Okay.
Yep. And if we go from epic to legendary, it would need to be 6 to 1.
That makes sense. 4 to 1's pretty good.
If I go by solar panels...
Because that would theoretically, that would change, like, say, for example, if we needed 32 accumulators to get to Aquila and have enough power to get back, that would change that to, like, pretty much, like, half or even more.
And plus, if we need to, we just make the design really fucking bulky.
I guess we could just make it big, yeah. I mean,
that's another thing.
With the better fuel production that we're going to get when we launch the science, which we're not doing yet,
which we still need to figure out how to get all of it sorted.
Mind you.
But I'll digress by that point.
I don't think we can turn it on until we know how quickly it can be. How many... Like, if we've got way too much bioflux or eggs, that means we just need more science stations to make the items. Because we've only got the 1, and I don't know whether it's enough or not. We'll see. And also we need like 1,000 of them. Well, 200 of them. Very quickly. It's like
2,000 in total.
Mind you, it's the eggs that are a problem more so than anything. I mean, we got the guns there, so it won't be too bad of a problem. You just don't want to bulk it up too much.
That's another reason why I was kind of saying, so that way for putting all the research on Clever.
Nah, it's just too much of a fucking pain in the ass. It's just too much of a pain in the ass to move it again. Hang on. I need to check something. 2,000, 5,000, 500, 1,000. Because those are the only sciences we would need for Gleba.
Honestly, we would also need to get to the research for Aquila. So that add another 3,000 to it.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and queue it up just so you can see.
3,000, yeah.
So 7,000, 8,000, 11,500 agricultural science.
Because I was going to say outside of Aquila, because if we ignore that one, as long as we get the...
then it would be 8.5k.
Because I was going to say, all we would need is basically all the sciences at a certain amount, right? And it would basically guarantee the science. It's just like, I think it's just better to send 1,000, get it over to Volcanus, have it drop down, put on belts, put in this system, and then use it. Then, then
like
just
I
make
was
a new
just
system
offering an idea to it.
You've mentioned doing it on Gleba before, and I said no to that too, because I just don't think. While I understand the idea, I just don't think it's worth it. Because, yes, mind you, right? science turning into spoilage is absolutely fine. I actually don't care now thinking about it. It's the bugs turning into spoilage that is the problem.
Yeah, like the eggs into the eggs into the wrigglers. That's a big problem.
Yes.
But at the same time, if we don't have an automated setup for the eggs, not the eggs, the research going back and forth from Volcanus to Gleba,
that's
where my issue lies.
That's what the brick is for, because we can use actually, as long as we can get the research for advanced asteroid processing, I do a new ship. That's not the brick. The brick can be just for other stuff.
Well, that's why we were going to redesign the one that I had, remember?
Right. Yes, that's true. But basically, No. Your ship is for something different, right? Your ship will be for Aquilo. Your ship will be designed for Aquilo, because my ship cannot do Aquilo. And it cannot be changed to fit Aquilo's problems. The brick can just be like moving around Fulgora, Gleba, Navis, and Volcanus, right? But your ship will be designed to get us to Aquilo and maybe the solar system edge, right?
If we were to do the solar system edge, I would want to put in fusion power.
We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see how hard and annoying it is, but
considering the density of the asteroids going to the solar system edge becomes really, really massive, I don't want to push my luck.
Mind you, we have railguns at that point, realistically.
Even with, like, 8, 9, 10 railguns, it's still really tricky.
Well, like I said, we will see when we get there. I'm just saying, like, there is always it could just be just too annoying to make it, and we just go with the nuclear option, as I mentioned. But that is like we will see which option we go for, right? One of the ships, not brick because it's not really designed for it. I make a ship that is specifically designed to go from Gleba to Volcanus, maybe as fast as possible. I don't know why I made a smaller ship that weighs less and it doesn't go as fast, but I think that might be a power issue.
Also, something funny I noticed as well when looking at the Factopedia, there still is solar power that you can get for the solar system edge and the shattered planet.
It's
funny.
It's like one. It's like one.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm just saying, it's a funny.
It's so small of a percentage, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, it exists. You're just never gonna fucking use it.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's a funny.
Very funny. Oh, we can get more productivity for rocket fuel there. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, we can make ammonia into rocket fuel? Wait, hang on, what? Oh, we can. Solid fuel, water, ammonia into rocket fuel. Okay, that's going to be a power on, well, obviously that's going to be a power on Aquilo for heating. For heating and power. Because we're going to need...
obviously we will need that shit on Aquilo, no matter what.
No. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Because ammonia is everywhere. That's basically water for the planet. So that's interesting to know, at least now. At least to, like, take it into account now.
Yeah, and then, like, research for...
Oh, wait, okay, we need ice, but that's fine. Okay, no, okay, I understand.
And then research for Aquilo that we will need. Quantum processors to even get the ability to get to the solar system edge. We'll need Foundation, Legendary Quality, and Railguns, alongside the fusion reactors.
Oh, right. Solar system edge isn't researchable. It's just like the stuff you... Like, if you want, like, the better stuff, you can get it before going to solar system edge.
You literally have to research Promethean science to get access to the solar system edge.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like...
Which is the end of the game.
Railguns and fusion reactors don't lock it, though. Is that what I'm saying? Like, oh, you could just go there once you got Promethean.
Once you get fusion reactors and quantum processing, yes.
Oh, right.
But it's still advisable to get railguns prior to doing that.
You need Promethean. Sorry, I was not clicking on that because I was looking for solar system edge, and I was like, where is it? I didn't see it here, and I forgot that
you need to do it off of Promethean science.
Yeah, I forgot that it's under the science pack we don't really care about. Yeah.
And like, if we wanted to do the Promethean science in the first place anyway, we just
Fuck that.
grab some of the asteroid chunks, send it back to
Navis.
send it back to Navis, put the eggs up on the platform, then just make them.
But we want to make them on the platform?
We have to.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the case, yeah, because of the requirements, the materials it needs. I'm just like I'm just having a look here. Like, research-wise, we don't really have a lot left. A lot of it's just infinite stuff.
Well, besides, like, ones that we can actually do.
Yeah, obviously. Like, looking at the ones we have possible access to, it's like, outside of Gleba stuff that I'm ignoring. Wait, what? A tool belt?
Yeah.
What does that do?
More inventory space.
Oh, okay. Not like it's needed at this point, but okay.
10 carbon fiber, 3 advanced circuits. That's all it takes.
Yeah, so I guess it's just like a bunch of fucking...
And then, like, otherwise, if we wanted extra stuff done with the research anyway, we can make, Spidertrons. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, mostly that's what's kind of gating us at the moment. Is that we just need to get the research started for the advanced asteroid processing. So actually, what I'm going to try to do...
Wait,
where were we...
The thing is I'm a bit worried that the science... I guess we'll have to see how fast it is, this whole process down here. But, we might need more than one science biochamber, is one problem. The second problem is, if one, depending on how fast or how many bioflux and eggs we make, depends on how many science chambers we need. And we might need more than one overall brick of it.
Yeah,
but we will find that out.
Which is literally what we were going to try to do.
I could fit some more bricks next to it. Obviously, there's definitely space for it. I haven't set it.
In comparison, you've got a shit ton of space.
I haven't set it up yet because we're worrying about this right now. Getting this stuff set up is probably better because we want to be able to actually stay on this planet and have power on this planet without having to get the brick to bring over fucking fuel. Because having brick run back and forth is a bit annoying. Especially when I can't have it automated because it just takes too much of the fuel from Volcanus.
Well, honestly, really, all it would need is just the stuff down here for it all. That's all it really needs. But once we get the advanced processing for
I'm talking about rocket fuel. And also, no, we're not changing this to advanced processing because then I'll have to account for, I'd have to account for calcite in my build. And as you can see, there's not really much room to account for that in my belts. I don't think this can be changed. I don't think this can be changed to account for calcite. Without ripping up too much.
I suppose.
Because mind you, this also has the science.
Yeah.
Which we're not using right now, but to be fair, the trade has been taking its goddamn time using our white sides. I've got so much in the backup. I've got so much white.
I suppose if you want me to, when when we're done with whatever we need to here, send me back to Volcanus. I'll get it all manually set up over at the other station.
What manually set up?
The space science research that's still clogged up on the train and shit.
Oh no, that we can leave that. I'm gonna leave that until we. Oh no. Oh, I see what you mean. No, it's fine. If we start the research, I'm just waiting for the train to empty out, and then I'm gonna delete it or move it.
Yeah, so we would have to do more research for stuff to do with space.
But that's the thing is, a lot of our research that we're currently waiting for is locked behind Clever. Mind you, we could do one of the infinite ones, but I'm not necessarily too keen about that since we're
actually,
kinda...
yeah, we could just do an infinite science.
I mean, which one do we would we want at this point?
We could do like laser weapon damage in that.
What about electric weapon? Because we do need that
electric
for this
weapon. I want to kind of try to save up the
We do
some of
have
the research from that one because we need the research for Aquila.
But we have so many fucking we have so much purple science on the ship itself, and then on Volgora as well. So it's like, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, I was meant to get all the ones off of the ship. Give me a second.
We just have a lot of it that's not being used on Volcanus either.
So I suppose what we could do if you want, we know the priority for the research we need. Let's take it all off queue for now and just start getting some repeatables done for space science in particular.
Because I do want to get this train emptied, but obviously it's taking forever because it's not fucking being used or anything.
Yeah, let's do it. So I guess, yeah, if you want, let's start getting electric damage sorted.
Because if we can
Which it only goes up to 4 levels.
Really?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. It does go higher.
8,000.
Oh, yeah, it's an infinite research. That's right.
I mean, we've got plenty.
Not enough for all of this combined plus the 8,000. But all of this as well is to work off of the space science.
Hang on. That's what? 80, 90, 100. Well, Tier 5 will get us to 100 anyways. That's more speed. Scrapping recycle productivity is about 50%. But I'm guessing you don't want any more of that.
No, because if you look at the area for the scrap.
Ooh, that one's a bit expensive already. 5,000. 7,000.
35.
10,
well,
20,
that's why
30.
I was offering to get like laser damage and that done as well, because we still use laser turrets in some areas.
Yep. Getting those processing units would be nice.
Hell, even projectile damage is a good idea here.
Projectile damage?
Yep.
I guess so. Kinda. We're not really using outside of Navis, kinda.
Rockets? For when we eventually get to, like, Aquila and shit?
Aquila has no enemies.
No. For the, platform.
Oh, for the turret. Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. And increase the base. Oh, yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of that. How many times can we do that upgrade, though?
Infinite.
Oh, wait, we've reached the maxed. We maxed it. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. We can only research up to 7 things.
I mean, is it a good idea to get at least 30% productivity unit, processing unit productivity 3? Because that's like that. It goes up to
processing units. Yeah,
13?
I'd say so.
3,000.
Does it go up to what? 30% at the moment?
Oh, we've got a lot. Oh my god. Hang on.
Oh yeah, and you've yet to get this all set up properly.
No, it's pretty much all set up. I'm just gonna request some more.
Well, I was meaning like getting all the iron and shit sorted with it.
As I said, it's not behind other shit.
I know.
I'm as annoyed as you are, but it's locked behind other shit. I wish I could, but I can't.
But yeah, like we could set up a few different setups with the with the iron platform they have making the epic and shit.
Hmm.
We could just do multiple setups like that, and then just have it all on different items.
Yeah, we'd have to fucking change it all around though.
All it would really take is just like doing the end section.
This is basically done. It just needs the walls and also the cow site, and then it's done.
Hmm. But yeah, like if we have stationary setups similar to this, like even though it would only give us the resources slowly,
can we please
it still is quite a bit.
Can we please focus on Clever, please? God. We've been sitting on this plan for way too long, faffing about, talking about what we're gonna do, and not actually fucking doing it because Clever is a fucking annoying mess of a place. And I understand that. We really fucking should do it. Because we haven't moved a single bit. Because we're still waiting on the copper. Because we can't do shit until we get the copper done. And then once the copper's done, we can get shit started. Very easy.
Yeah, so let's get this stuff started, at least. So, yeah, first thing I would need to do, get more landfill, get more of the artificial soil, and that's really all we need to start with.
Well, for that, yes.
Yeah.
Then once we can get Casa in our space, then I can also send it down here. I might just get like a basic platform flight over here and then just turn it into a...
Yeah, then just turn that into a self-sustainable...
calcite factory.
Or, yeah, just a platform that literally just sits in Gleber space.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting because I'm going to have to fly it over first. But that means it's going to also have to have the space, the storage space to have a bunch of items. It's just going to need grabbers. It's not going to need rocket fuel or rockets. It just needs grabbers, solar panels, and things to turn ice into calcite.
Oh, I need landfill as well. That's another thing I need.
Because what do we do with... Hang on, I need to look at something. Where's Cass? I'm just thinking of something, don't worry. I just need to look at the process real quick. What can we use the water, the ice for?
I also need a bunch of... spoilage. Where's the spoilage? There it is.
Oh, okay, I see what I need to do. Understood. If I'm doing a calcite platform, I need to chuck out the ice. Because we don't need it to move the rocket, and all we'll be doing is taking up belt space. So we chuck off the ice, but we keep the calcite, I see. Because I wasn't too sure about that. I was like, wait, how the fuck do we...
That's fine.
How do we keep that alive? But it makes sense now. Okay. Sorry, I was just...
Yeah, you're fine.
I was just fixing up some stuff in the main base from over here. Nah, I think we can leave it for now. We can just test that science lab out, see if there's any problems. I'm gonna have to get some drilling nuts though and send it over, which is no problem.
that's definitely a spot we could put it. As long as they work there. There we go. There's one.
And then what's nutrients? I think that's one is for.
Yeah, so all of it does need nutrients to make everything.
No, I'm just setting up this so that I'm gonna set up the rest of this so that we can have it all automated.
Okay.
I'm just setting up the iron stuff right now.
Okay. I'm just waiting to make more of the artificial soil at the moment. Which we probably do want to try to at least get a soft setup for the automated soil at some point.
Hmm. Okay, that's all correct. Or at least it should be. Okay, that's connected.
That currently has, what, 6 spots it can plant in at the moment. Need more.
Remind me.
Yep, I was gonna say, I'm gonna put in more of the towers, so I wouldn't worry too much about getting the line set up for it just yet. And we could probably turn a lot of those into the turbo belts. So the tier 3, sorry.
I don't think we have them here, but we would have to make them.
We could send them over from Volcanus.
Sure. What do blue belts need again?
They require lubricant alongside the other stuff for it.
Lubricant. Yep. Oh, right. We can't do the greens. At least not on Volcanus. Okay. We can do express on this planet though. We just need the loop, which is not too bad. So that's connected up. Now this is.
Yeah, like I said, I will be putting in more towers, so I wouldn't worry too much.
I did swap all of this over, did I?
Where's the point that touches there? So I could have another tower there. Yeah, so if you see the range of where the two agricultural towers sit here, that's about the range that I would be planning to put the soil in.
Hmm.
Although I'm gonna deal with all the twigs that are just sitting around.
That's copper. That's copper. I need to delete you. There we go.
And then I suppose a funny that we could do, if we eliminate a lot of the nests that are not right now, but it's like once we get all the research automated, started and automated, we could eliminate a lot of the nests and shit that are just around the base, so we don't ever have to worry about attacks.
Yeah, once we get the bugs being automated for science, then we don't have to worry about the bugs near our base anymore.
Yeah, so we can just eradicate them.
Yeah, I might need more rockets for that, unless if...
It's like go full on genocidal route.
I'm a little bit piggish. Oh, wait. Wrong chests. Wrong chests.
I do actually want to check, how hard is it to make foundations? Oh no, it's ice platforms. Anemia and ice. Wow, that's not that bad.
What? Oh, you're talking at Akolo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy, seemingly. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, all it is ice and anomia. Yeah, anomia, that's it.
I think you're saying that wrong, but I won't judge.
Anemia or however you fucking... Like, I know my spelling of my fucking saying on shit is horrible sometimes. You don't need to fucking rub it in.
No, I just heard it, I was like, I know what you're saying, but...
Yeah, I have trouble saying a lot of fucking complicated shit like that.
To be fair, so...
But yeah, the two ports that are up here for the towers, those are roughly going to be the ranges that we do it.
I don't need that. I'm just setting up all this shit down here.
Yep. You'll have to do another splitter there. I'm gonna imagine.
Yeah, I'm setting up, don't worry.
Yeah, because let's see if you did that. Go down here. Oh, yeah, I was about to say we would need another one there for that. We would need to do the same probably for the
These are already
jelly.
done. These are already done. All of them are connected.
I'm saying for the jelly over on the
Oh,
on the
they're already...
left.
No, they're done. All of them are connected. All of them are connected.
Well, even like these bits over here?
Yeah, I'm just now making sure that they are set up correctly. Yep. Yep. Oh, good. All set up.
Because that's for... That goes down. So that's for all the iron.
Yep. It's
Wait, there... hold on. Let me just double check.
Oh, wait, I just realized that. I made a little mistake. Hang on.
Yeah, because that line that you were doing there was for iron.
Oh, right. Okay, it's this line here. This one. I was one off.
Yeah, that... Or actually, if you want to do that in a better spot, put it right about here.
It's fine. We could play a spaghetti anyways.
Oh, you want me to deal with the red chest as well? That can be put down? Because I saw that you were trying to get some red chest in some certain areas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. We still need to convert it into iron.
There you go.
Did I make these green?
For now they can stay as blue.
I've got greens on there.
I was like, actually, no, they're just doing them themselves.
Oh,
because
okay,
there's still some in the chests.
Yeah, I guess there is. I wasn't too sure if there was any in the chest, so I was coming over just in case. Oh, thank you. You already filtered it. Good.
Yeah, I saw that you were wanting to do it, so I was like, oh, I might as well get it sorted.
Yeah, so that's done. So all the iron is now being filtered into the system. That smelts iron. Now we just need the coal to be merged and then filtered into the system. Because currently it doesn't really have a way to do that. Because the copper needs to get there, so best way would be... Okay.
Yeah, because it's what? There's a copper part there.
Hang on, I know where they go.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see... Might as well start putting whatever I get into the chest here. Because, yeah, it's like, yesterday I was fucking waiting for you to message. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and do some fucking Shinigami Tensei while I wait. I'm fucking waiting all day for you to send a message about this. And I see no message. I'm thinking, have I been abandoned?
No. What? Was it Saturday? Or Sunday? Sorry, Sunday?
Oh, it was either yesterday or the day before.
If it was Saturday, I was probably too tired from doing AvCon. If it was...
Yeah, I was just saying, it's like, I was waiting there, being like, oh, he's probably gonna message about it, he's probably gonna message, and I'm just sitting there thinking, nah, later on, it's just like, yeah, nah.
Some weekends I'm just like, no. I usually like to chill on weekends.
Yeah, I know. It was sort of, it was meant to be like a funny.
Nah, I just
Actually,
tell you. That
let me
should
just double
be...
check those are the right ones.
Yes, they
Because you might
are.
be sending copper into iron.
Oh, I know it.
Let's see, that goes all the way down. And then that goes there. That goes down. Okay, the copper's fine. Where's the iron going? Up to there. Down. Down into the base. Okay, so iron and copper are good then. Good to know.
Okay. Good. Did you steal my fucking greens?
No? I ain't touch your greens.
Because I chucked them into the bin, hoping they would get put around into the system. Actually, it looks like they should be. Yeah, there we go. Just in case. But do we need more? I think we do need more fuel. Come back.
Yeah, we're eventually going to need to get it all automated.
Yeah, but sending the rocket over every now and then is easy enough. So that's all set up. So we can probably get the Yumiko set up and ready to go.
Yep, I've got some more of the jelly nut soil, so I'll go ahead and put that down.
Oh, that would be nice. And now, there's no guarantee that all of these work. There might be like something I'm missing or forgetting about. But realistically, all of these should be good to go. There might be a spot I forgot about. We will see. What is going on here? Oh, this wall was being attacked.
Oh,
Just checking on Navis, making sure it's not fucking blowing up. Especially because that's right next to our nuclear power.
Oh yeah. Oh, something I have actually found out. You can replace the soil with the landfill.
Oh, good. Because I was worried we fucked that up. But, oh wow. That's good.
No, because I tried, I was over here and I was like, oh, let me try to see what I can do with the substation bit here, and it's like, oh yeah, it does work. So yeah, we're all good on that front. Eventually, I will want to try to fill all of this in, but I can worry about that later.
God, I want to delete all of this. God, so badly I want to delete it. apparently you can blueprint destruction planners to exclude power poles and drone ports. I just want to like go big and just go and just delete it. It'd be funny.
You just destroy us all!
I mean, as long as we don't delete nuclear power, we're safe. We're good.
Just handling,
God.
handling and getting some extra wood.
When we thought coal power would be, carbon power would be nice, but then it was actually fucking terrible.
Yeah, I fucking know.
No, I mean, it was fair. We thought, oh, carbon, we get infinite amount of it. Then we realized how little power it gives. It's like, oh, that's terrible.
Where are we doing power right now? I guess just over at the top here. Oh, wait, there's still some... wait, no, there's no more solid fuel going into there. I guess I'll just put the wood and shit away. But yeah, for once we get to access to the solar system edge, we will need to outfit the rocket, the ship that we send over there with every type of weapon.
That's 100% true. We would need a bunch of fucking ammo for the thing too.
Hmm.
So stop looking at what now this? Sorry, I keep saying the wrong planets.
Oh, we do actually need an extra substation down there. As long as all the, as long as most of Teslas are in range, they should be fine.
How much flying space we got? Oh, a little bit.
Quite a fair bit.
I was gonna say,
All the bits in yellow are potential,
I was gonna say,
spots.
is there like no substation nearby this spot here that's not on the actual land itself? Because that kind of sucks.
It's only here.
Ah, rip. Okay.
But it's on the land. I can move it.
No, that's fine.
Well, actually, let me see if I can get it into a better spot. Oh, I just... Okay, let me take that one up then. Let me see.
Oh, wait, can I just underground it there, I guess?
Yeah, you should be able to underground that.
No, too long.
Yeah, I will need to move a few of the Teslas anyway.
That one. That's the only one that needs to be made. And we're good.
Well, this one as well.
I think those two's... Yeah.
Just to have some more coverage over the one on the right.
Well, I think instead of placing in one bulk spot there, I think you should just put it in in quadrants around it, just in case if they come from any other direction. And just put lasers with them, because I'm pretty sure two of these things should be fine with the amount of upgrades we got.
Not against like medium and large stompers. Which actually, I do want to check how much of a percentage they are right now.
There shouldn't be any because we're not producing anything.
No, I'm meaning just like spawn chances.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
I was meaning.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like the spawn chance shouldn't have changed since we got here.
There should be... Yeah, there's a nest here. Okay, let me look. Stompers are 11% at the moment. For mediums. Strafers is 23%. But once we get the system fully automated, we're gonna need to worry about the attacks.
Yeah, and that's obviously the biggest worry. Did I put limiters on these chests? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yeah, I was say I think you have.
Because I wasn't so sure if I put it down to like one spot or not.
I'm just collecting some more raw copper and shit at the moment.
Mm-hmm. We need more substations inside the system. You know what? Where's my brick?
Yeah, I was gonna say, just have the brick send some substations down.
Yeah, we're running out of them, so I'm gonna get some substations for the brick.
Although once we can automate them, we won't need the brick for that.
Yeah, but for now, it's like we just need way more.
Yeah.
We use them so much because they're so fucking useful. Not our fault they're the fucking most useful thing in the game. God forbid.
I was gonna say, the most useful thing I wouldn't even think is the substation.
Rocket fuel.
Not even rocket fuel. Assemblers.
I think we produce more rocket fuel than we actually do assemblers. Or use them more.
Yeah, but assemblers are what makes the rocket fuel. They make everything.
But oh wait, you can I see just all planets? Or can I only see this planets?
Wait, why? Oh, it's just...
Hang on, let me get over to volcanoes because I can't actually have a look. Here we go. There's a way to check consumption.
For what?
Oh, it's wires. Interestingly enough. We've got like 67k wires. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because we're storing a lot of them in chests.
Oh, neat.
And also, apparently in the logistics, we have 15k fucking copper ore.
Alright,
Yeah, we have a shit ton of copper and iron ore in storage.
I'm going to be busy with something. Give me a second.
Alright.
On Volcanus.
Yeah, that I was saying it for Volcanus. Because we got quite a lot of iron and copper ore in storage. For some reason.
I'm going to be redoing something. If you can tell what it is. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to redo this fucking shit now. Oh boy. Let's get a basic setup going. Oh wait, it's gonna need sulfur, isn't it? Fuck. Hang on. Was it foundations you can make this recipe in? Yes, right? Hang on. Coal liquefaction. Oh, it was oil. It was oil foundries. Give me a second.
Let me just check the labs.
Ah, right. It needs steam.
Oh, okay. We're actually gonna need more military science. I just noticed.
Hmm? Why?
We are currently in a deficit for iron, the stuff. But realistically, it's the walls that are at a deficit.
What? They have a deficit. Bricks are the problem. Oh, where's this? Why is there no stone?
I'm actually going to set this as a higher amount.
Oh, it's already empty. Oh boy, okay. At least I've got these turned on.
Yeah, so it's really just... It's really just military research that's causing a bit of an issue.
No, I mean, we don't have a lot of coal left, which is a problem.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Well, there's not really much we can do unless if we want to start somehow automating the the thing.
Pipes are getting what are they called? They're getting overextended.
No, don't worry.
I'm just letting you know.
It's on purpose, because it's not useful anyways right now. This is fucking dead in the water.
When you say it's on purpose...
Shut up. Trying to remember what
I had to make a joke there on that.
Oh, that was for the heavy oil.
Yeah, it's heavy oil.
Yeah, okay, I can put the one next to another. Okay. I just wasn't too sure if I could like fit enough space for them to be next to each other.
Yeah.
I just need to move these coal belts back a little bit more, I think. We will have to get some more coal soon though. But that's what we can send the white train into coal. Or we can automate it. Either or. Oh. Yeah, uh-huh. How much steam do we got? I just want to make some steam over here, I guess. Yeah, you know what, fuck it. We got the casa here. I'll be busy fixing this up if you want to just do some start up the Gleba production.
I'll do what I can. Because it's really what? What do we mostly need for all this? Just so I have an idea. We need the landfill for those. We need the substations. Oh, have you got the substations on the thing? Okay. I'm gonna send. Oh, once the ammo's on the rocket, I'm gonna send the rocket over the Gleba for the substations.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're all on the platform. But I'm just waiting for the ammo here, and then I'll send it over.
Okay.
Okay, go.
That's in the way. Okay. And that should make a lot of steam.
Okay, I just need to keep an eye on the rocket.
Keep it on the fuel as well. Oh, right, because no, we're fine on heavy rocket fuel because we don't need heavy fuel for it, I think.
Not for right now, no.
Oh, we do need heavy fuel for it. Fuck. Oh, so that's gonna be lower production. That's not good. Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of why we are in a desperate need for the coal liquefaction.
Well, that's why I'm setting it up right now, because I just don't want to use as well. It should waste a lot less coal.
Oh, the coal synthesis, sorry, not liquefaction.
It will waste a lot less of the coal when it's like this.
Okay, rockets are going down. I'll send the substations with it as well.
Okay.
There we go. Substations heading down, rockets heading back.
Okay, cool. But like I said, I'm just gonna be stuck here for a bit because I'm gonna have to make a new blueprint design for this.
If you're doing the blueprint design on Volcanus, yeah, I was gonna say there is that big area here you can use.
Hmm.
But I will want to designate an area at some point for stuff that we need to send to Aquila once we get that sorted.
Man, are we storing petroleum anywhere?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, that's... Oh, our power's having a fun time. That's fine.
What were we using for...
Oh
yeah, we're using...
Our power might shut off every now and then for the time being, so it's gonna just be like that. So, if you're requesting anything from Volcanus, just try to keep it low.
Yeah.
Oh, we are storing petroleum. Okay, I'm gonna need something to put it in though.
Probably a lot more than what it already has in there, I'd say.
Well, the thing is, it's like this petroleum is like... I guess I could just make some storage tanks for it, like I do over here. Okay. This is like, I need to figure out a way to get it out, is the problem. So it's like, I now need to make space for it. Okay. And then let's grab a foundation.
Oh yeah, right. Each time that you have to do that, it takes 50 for iron and copper.
No, if I do it there. No. Ah, but that ruins spacing though.
I'll
Fuck it.
say, if it's about symmetry, don't worry about symmetry.
I'm being pedantic. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be pedantic. I'm sorry. It's just my nature. It's in my blood. Oh, you are a fucking cunt. Okay. Oh, do I want to deal with that? You know what? No, I'm not going to deal with that. Okay. I'm not dealing with that today. So instead, what if we
Is
do
it something
it?
you'd want me to deal with?
No, it's the piping mixes when it's like this. So I'm just like, ugh. you know how think of it like rocket engines.
I'll say
That's
we managed it pretty easily with that.
I'm just saying like it is, but this is with like the oil refinery. It's like, and I'm trying to make sure it has enough. Like I'm trying to use all the space, obviously.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's that done. I'll connect up the wheel later.
That shit mine.
I mean, it could just be like that. There's not enough space to put. That does suck, kinda, but I don't think there's any way I could fit this unless if I made more space between the two.
Fuck it. It's taking too long to do it like
Okay.
that.
Hang on. I do need more space, sadly.
Well, I'd say, why don't you build some platforms then?
Because I was kind of thinking maybe I could fit a beacon in.
Well, I'd say you wanted
But
space. Why not make some?
oh, fuck you.
I'd rather not. Thank you very much. I'm
Ah,
not your type.
Shut up. You're a menace to society, you know that?
Oh, I am a menace to all universes.
No, it needs to be there. Okay.
So don't tempt me.
Don't tour me. I do, Funny. Okay.
Funny, haha.
Funny hee hee hoo hoo ha 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 hee hoo ha ha wah.
Oh wait, we do have some big electric poles there, but we need substations. That's what we needed.
Yes, we needed substations because we were just needing them everywhere. So I thought, fuck it, why not?
Okay, let me think. We really don't have that much of the Yumiko, because we've mostly just been collecting the jelly nut. I guess I can go out on a trip to collect more of the Yumiko.
Indubitably.
So that way we have as many seeds as we do for the jelly nut as for Yumiko. Where do I need to go for a lot of it? Literally just keep going the way I am.
Oh yeah, now it's just the coal we need. Awesome. The one thing with
The
Like,
one thing that we desperately need a lot of.
but to be fair, this should technically use a lot less of it, since it's only now using Steam instead of Chaos. Oh, it's now making more than it needs.
Also, don't mind the damage on me.
I'm not even looking at Glover, so I don't even know what's going on.
If you're even looking at the notifications, don't worry about the damage pings.
I'm not worrying about them at all.
Although, I don't know where... Oh, wait, yeah, they were just heading up north. Useless.
Useless crap like that. What was it? Business. Useless crap like that. Something.
That is a lot of trees over here.
That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nut!
I mean, it's... Am I wrong? Oh.
A little bit more there.
Maybe a smoke we even got.
Yeah, but do you smoke it every day?
No. You wish. I mean, if I sit it there, it should be enough space. Why is the train so fast?
Because train fast.
I saw it fucking zoom around that corner. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it going so fast? I was like kind of surprised.
Oh, you don't know? It's got zoomies.
I was like, what the fuck? Why? What's wrong with it?
It just has the zoomies, that's all.
I don't know if this is a good idea, but I mean, it'll back up eventually, the heavy oil at least. No, just need to connect the Steam together once I got this connected. Just making sure. Okay. Missed the spot there.
Yeah, missed the spot.
You missed the spot. Try again.
Almost.
I'm sorry, but you failed.
I failed at what? Your life.
You failed your scholarship. You must die.
And for that, you must die.
No. Dear God.
There's
wait.
more.
No. I guess we now have extra calcite. Neat. I'm gonna go delete all those belts. There's so much fucking calcite.
Why not have more?
Why not more? Why not both?
Why not have both?
So that steam is getting everywhere. Yummy, yummy, yum, 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 yum. Steam.
That goddamn Steve. He was my favorite Steve. Also, something funny that I'm just noticing. My shields can actually hold up against a small stomper.
Damn. You bragging. That sounds like bragging. It's not bragging.
Against a lot of those regulars, though. Against the stomper, most certainly.
You know, the regulars are the annoying ones because, like, you just get so many of them that it actually fucks you up. Very funny. I might connect a couple of these heavy pipes up.
Okay, where's some more? Over on my... Oh, wow, that's a huge patch. Too bad it's all mine.
Yeah, mine's. Oh, Glover?
No.
I'm making a
Oh,
joke.
God damn it, full inventory.
I'm making a joke
There we
if you
go.
didn't notice.
No more full inventory.
No more inventory. Smiles. No. Kind of have to be like this. Ooh. Motherfucker. Missed the spot. God damn it.
You're useless.
Ah! Why do I keep doing the pipes wrong?
I don't know, why do you keep doing the pipes wrong?
Mr. Anderson, why do you keep doing the pipes wrong?
You know, now that I think about it, a stomper shouldn't be able to hit you while you're flying.
That's maybe true. But to be fair, would it make any more sense if they couldn't hit you? Because that would be kind of unfair to them, I feel.
Who cares about fairness to bugs?
True. Blow them up. True.
Exactly.
Blow them up. All you hear in the background is...
No. All you just hear is just a fucking nuke going off.
Yes. That's what I was trying to...
Well, all you did was a light boom.
Can I get 5 booms? Boom! Where the fuck
Did
is that?
somebody say boom?
Shut up.
Okay.
Also, how the fuck do you think we're not gonna get fucking Wahlburgers? That's so weird to me. Like, that's the thing we literally
I'm
are
not
waiting
saying
for.
that we aren't getting Walpurgis.
No,
I'm
I'm saying,
saying
like,
that.
announcement-wise, because I'm still stuck on that. It's like, why do you not think that we're not going to get fucking more burgers? That seems so odd to me. Oh, motherfucker. I just realized what planet I was on.
Yeah, you're still on Glaber.
No. When I'm building this shit for Volcanus, I was like, oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm building with red belts. Me upgrades all
Now you're
belts.
thinking with red belts.
Me upgrades all belts to blue belts. Whoopsies!
Upgrades to green.
I am not accidentally doing that. That'd be a pain in the ass to fix. That's
Upgrades
better.
to the next tier.
Yeah, so all those heavies are mixed. All those are mixed. That one's not mixed. Why are you not mixed? Because you're not linked up. There you go. Oh, right. I need to figure out what to... Oh, right, that's what I was gonna do. I keep saying, oh, right. Oh, right.
Alright.
I don't know what you were trying to do there, and now I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna have to move all those beacons, because now they're gonna be in the way of everything. Because I know they're gonna be in the way of everything, so I'm gonna have to fucking delete them all.
But the question is, are they going to be in the way of everything?
Maybe except for that one. Actually, that one can stay. These ones down the bottom can stay. The ones up top can't, because they're going to be in the way. Because all the yellow pipes can't fucking get out because they're not connected to one another, so I need to fix that. And the beacons were getting in the way of that, so... God, I love pipe spaghetti. Delicious. Delicious pipe spaghetti. God, the amount of undergrounds here is ridiculous. Oh, that's... That fucks. Okay, that sucks. That fucking sucks. Even, maybe, a duck?
Whack.
Why did you do that? There was no reason to do that. Why did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
You're weird.
Do you ever get tired of being random?
No.
Me neither.
I don't remember that one, but I do know what it's from. Just get to that edge, I was like, oh wait, I remember this.
Oh wait, I remember! Boom!
Okay. There we go. I might as well do that with all these other ones too. It's annoying because I've already run over these with belts. It's just I'm now putting undergrounds in them.
Well, why not, huh?
And I know it's my fault because I'm the one that did it.
That's right! I did it!
And I liked it too. God, I keep... Right, beacons are right next to fucking quality.
Idiot.
Oh. Yeah, beacons in this bit are kind of shit. I might just leave it out. If we get a high quality beacon, I might put it in later. Because the current position they can sit doesn't get even all 4 of them. I mean, I guess I could place it. We can replace it with a higher quality version later.
Hmm.
This is like where they're gonna be sitting is also like kind of pathetic. Not gonna lie.
Pathetic.
Pathetic, really. You could have done better. You know that.
No.
Never mind. I'm now realizing I made a fucking mistake again.
And then he realized he fucked up.
Because I forgot to connect the petroleum pipes. So this section can connect to each other. Petroleum, 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 petroleum. La 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 lights. It's all connected. That's all connected. That's all correct. What the fuck is a MacGuffin?
MacGuffin.
I like my MacGuffin, my muffin.
Also, I got a bunch of eggs on me. I'm just gonna sit over a big ocean area and I'll just let them all die.
Okay. God, this is such spaghetti. And that's not gonna fit anything in there, yeah. Okay, that's nice. These ones cannot get anything. Oh boy, oh goody, oh pal. Fuck. Just beacon placements are kind of shit with this. Nothing I can really do though, like fucking look at this fucking mess. What else am I gonna do with beacons outside of put them in that spot and then that's all I can do?
Well, I'll say then, in that case, why not you don't do beacons?
Well, yeah. But that's
It's like, did you think of that?
Yes, I did. In fact, I did. Oh, really? Please tell me this. Well, actually, heavier was coming from there. And technically up here. Oh, wait, I haven't connected all these heavy ores, right? Should probably do that. Just in case. I want all these heavy ores to share with one another. And each one's. Eat each other. They need to eat each other, you know? Get the juices flowing. And I'm gonna skip out on that one, because that one can't do fucking shit. What are you doing there? Talking to myself, don't worry, I'm going crazy. Crazy, I was going crazy once. They left me in a room we filled with rats, so that's me crazy, I was crazy once. They left me in a room filled with rats, so that's me crazy, I was crazy once. And that's all heavy over there. And then that will go right there. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Not you. You're actually fine. Please. Please, 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 please. Please, I beg you, stay where you are. Yeah, there we go. And then that connects up. Okay, yeah. So that's all fixed.
Oh, fuck, okay. Those can apparently go over the ocean. Good to know.
What can?
The fucking... what the fuck? Okay, that was fucking... That was a glitchy animation on that.
I would ask what is happening, but I am scared to ask now.
Oh, that's a lot over there. It's just when the eggs hatched, I was fucking taking a ton of damage because I didn't think they could sit over the deep water when they hatched.
Yeah, that makes sense. When you think about it hard enough, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
It's like, oh yeah, no, because where else would they spawn? That's just like that just sounds like they just normal gaming shit. It sounds like you were just trying to test the waters with something that shouldn't happen.
Did they probably join up with this one? No, I think they went down south.
He's telling me we've got these.
So I guess instead I'll just sit over the ocean, the deep ocean, while I have them just on the ground.
All right. Right.
Not much they can do then.
Okay, so these are all ready to go. They just need the heavy oil, which, hoping to fucking God. This is going to complain about that. So for now, I'm going to cut that off. Oh, wait, I can't. Hang on. I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to cut that. Okay.
Yes, now, they're about 50 seconds from hatching.
Now, will you complain about this? Probably.
Yes.
Do I care? No.
Yes.
I don't care.
Well, too bad. Now you do.
What? Huh? Ew, yes, I know.
Now, yep. It's fucking complaining about the pipes.
Ah, but if I'm gonna need a pipe, I'm gonna need a pump to go the opposite direction for once.
Oh, they're about to hatch. Oh, some of them are. Some of them are still like 2 minutes. Oh, off they go.
Okay. Now I need to deal with this bullshit. The petroleum's fine. I might have to drag that yellow there. Most likely. Because there's not enough room to do shit with that one. I don't know what we're going to do with all this petroleum, though. Because we can't store it, otherwise it bricks the whole fucking thing. So it's like, is there a way we can void this shit? Because we definitely don't have really much use with petroleum. I mean, what can we use it for?
Well, use it for whatever.
Well, that's the problem. What the fuck do we use it for? Petroleum is used for light oil cracking.
We just make it into solid fuel.
We've already got plenty of solid fuel. I mean, that solid fuel gets turned into...
if we want more use of it, then we just use it for solid fuel.
How about... No, wait. Alternative recipes. No. Oh,
yeah,
wait.
because you can do it from petroleum gas, so...
Yeah, solid fuel can only be made into... Yeah, okay. Petroleum needs to be made into solid fuel. I mean, do we want to replace the heavy fuel production with solid fuel, with the petroleum? No. I mean, what are we going to use that solid fuel for, then?
We use it for crafting.
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work as easy as I thought it was. Fuck. Ah, right. Can't do that. Now it's going to be locked on. Oh, right. It has no way to take the heavy oil anymore. Because I locked the whole system up. And now it should be able to pump itself. We got... this whole system. Into there. And unconnect that for a little bit. And then once that fills back up,
I guess it really just comes down to when we're ready to try to get all of this automated.
hmm. Wait, this one might be fine because now it's out of that spot there. I can now move it higher. So like
Actually,
there.
I'm just thinking about something for the research. Do we really need to do the Yumiko and the... not the Yumiko, the... yeah, the Yumiko and the jelly for the research? Because can't we just use Bioflux for it? Because it lasts quite a long time.
Hmm? For what research?
For the agricultural research. For Gleber.
What do you mean by that?
So, on... fucking... oh... So for the Bioflux, it takes 2 hours to spoil, so... just for the area we have over here, I don't think we really need it for... just like the jelly and shit, we don't need it to make the Bioflux. We can just grab it from elsewhere, right? Because that would mean another line that we'd have to send over to here.
Because I understand what you're saying, but the thing is this was designed with them self-fulfilling their own conditions. That's the only... I understand what you're saying. What if instead with the science one we do bots? We have like maybe a small chest that has the stuff inside.
Yeah.
Or no, do you think that's not a good idea? Like, oh, no. You know what we do? We do a chest, but it only has one spot in that chest where the item can be placed. So that way it doesn't spoil. There's no spoilage in that. Or there shouldn't be unless the system's locked, but... that's not too bad. Maybe do something like that with it. Also change those seeds around to be, you know, placing the seeds into storage, etc., etc.
Yeah, I'm at the moment, I'm just still getting all the fucking crap that I was building, not building, that I was making from the Yumiko and shit to get more of the seeds. Because I'm still doing that, and there's like maybe 5,000 of it I need to fucking empty out. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Nice. You want a medal.
And yeah, the place it doesn't have power at the moment, but that's fine. But yeah, I guess once we get this stuff sorted out for the research, and we know that it can get to Volcanus and into the labs, we can start getting the stuff for Aquila set up and ready to go.
Yeah. But...
specifically the items we need to send to
Aquila. That sucks.
Oh.
Another one of those situations. I'm gonna just delete those. They move too close. Now that one was kind of, yeah. Oh, he's going after that. Okay, remove that. Anything else?
Yep.
Oh, that one. Okay.
One's down the bottom. I guess just get rid of all 3 of them.
No, hang on. Just see what he's shooting at first. And remove it. Yeah, he's good now. Okay, that sucks. Well.
And then, yeah, they're just flying over there.
Yeah, he's not attacking anymore.
The fact that behemoths can start outranging now, that's a problem.
Well, no, it's just they keep crawling closer and closer. And it's just like we don't really have
Well,
much...
I'm just saying in general, like, behemoths being able to outrange what we have at the moment.
Hmm. But can we... Okay, petroleum can be turned into solid fuel.
Actually,
Right.
thinking about ranges now, I want to see what the max range for the laser turret is. 36. Ugh, not as much as I thought.
I mean, that gets us more rocket fuel in that situation there.
Flamethrowers go to 35. And all it takes is iron.
That turns into plastic. I mean, we're making a bit of plastic.
I just thought of something.
Hmm.
As soon as we can get legendary quality, we literally don't ever have to worry about, what's it called? We don't ever have to worry about Navis. I just had this thought.
Why?
Legendary flamethrower range is at 45 meters. And the longest that a worm can shoot at is 40 meters.
Right. Oh, so they would outrange them. But we'd still have oil problems because of Navis's... Well, I mean, if we can improve the quality of the oil, I guess it won't be that much of a problem.
Besides that... if we have at minimum rare rocket turrets, we can outrange the behemoths. As another thing.
Oh. I just realized.
So we need to get a Yumiko Mash. Ugh. That's the only problem.
What's this for?
To make the carbon fiber for rocket turrets.
Mm-hmm. But like I said,
I'm just looking at what options we have to try to outrange the behemoths.
I feel like just setting up stuff that that does, because the problem I have with all this shit that spoils is like, I don't want to deal with it if it's like all in one belt. I'd rather just like be able to like, what's the word?
Oh yeah, and fucking flamethrowers only take iron to make. Interesting.
Hmm.
That is something I didn't know. And why are we backed up on research? Is it literally just military?
Maybe.
No, it's partly electronic. It's partly the electronic research.
What's the that might be because I ruined the heavy oil for a bit. Don't worry about that. What's the possibility of getting coal automated on this planet?
Getting coal onto Volcanus.
Automated. So making...
We need the research for it.
Yes, but like what's the requirements for it?
Carbon, sulfur, water. That's it.
For this planet, that might not be too bad. The carbon might be a bit of a problem.
Literally, we can make all of that on rockets.
The carbon, yes. Well,
Carbon, yes. Sulfur, yes.
We can grab... Well, not the sulfur. The sulfur's not a problem because we can use heavy oil for that.
I are you forgetting the research that lets us get carbon and sulfur from the
Volcanus is...
carbonetic asteroids?
Yes, I know about that. I'm just saying we have infinite heavy oil here. There's no reason to use that above Volcanus because we have infinite heavy oil. As long as we've got steam and heavy oil now. We just need the coal, which is the problem.
Wait, what were we doing? Oh yeah, you were doing acid neutralization for something. That's right.
Hmm. What was this for? I'm forgetting.
Hmm. What's up?
Oh, I'm just forgetting what the acid neutralization was for.
Oh, for steam. Let me ping it so I can show you what I'm meaning. This bit up here.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that bit, and then this little bit over here.
Yeah, that's entirely for steam.
That's what I was originally curious about with it. I'm trying to think what else you need sulfuric acid for.
Don't worry,
Let me actually try to just find it.
I'll fix this in a second.
I wasn't going to say anything about that. Because it really only... The sulfuric acid is really only used for batteries, right?
Sulfuric acid?
Yeah.
No, for this point, it's used for a lot more than batteries.
Well, just to what I can see so far. Let me... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, simple coal liquefaction to get heavy oil as well. That's another recipe. Coal for carbon. We could really get rid of that, actually, as well. Okay, yeah, I've gotten quite a lot of the Yumiko seeds.
Cool.
So if we do need them for anything, we've got nearly a full line of them. And apparently Yumiko seeds and jelly nut seeds are burnable. That's funny.
Yeah, that makes sense. Manure, okay, that's fucked. Okay. That's a problem. I can fix this. Nothing a little bit of belt weaving can do. Not belts, sorry, pipes. There we go.
And I should just grab those while I'm at it.
God, we need so much coal.
Yeah, Glober's kind of the bottleneck for that at the moment.
No, I'm just saying, like, for Fuganis in general, it's like, yeah, oh my god, we need so much coal.
Hmm.
And it's like, there's only one way to produce it. Yeah. I mean, I guess setting up a thing to make the coal is not that hard. It's just the production.
Yeah,
of
we
it.
need to get the research for it, which is Glober.
Yeah. It sucks, but oh well.
Mm.
Or well.
I think we should really try to prioritize it at the moment. Prioritize trying to get what we need for it.
Yeah, because coal is absolutely being a very bad problem for heavy oil right now.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, we left Volcanus to its own devices for quite a while, so
Yeah.
it was going to happen eventually, especially with those coal patches never not being as big as fucking calcite.
Hmm. Yeah, we do need to eventually get it so we never have to worry about that.
Mm. I mean, would getting sulfur from space be better? I guess it is technically infinite.
Yeah, sulfur from space is infinite once we get the research.
Yeah, I guess it is fair. You'd get both of them at once.
Yeah, you get carbon and sulfur from the same resource.
Yeah, I wish we could. Why did they limit you to one cargo hub at on one planet, man? Because like sometimes it's just like, man, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that for these fucking planets.
Well, if you think about it, it would make sense if we could have, let's say, like 20 cargo hubs on one planet.
I would no. It's just like that. It just seems like I need multiple things on the planet, but it's like the cargo
Oh,
hub
and
only
also
has.
we don't have any more of the electromagnetic science anymore.
The cargo hub just has a limited amount of spots, and that's what annoys me the most. It's like, well, obviously I can't like, you can't completely cover.
Mm.
Well, like, no, hang on. How do I say this? Like
I get the idea of what you're trying to say.
the cargo, like the cargo hubs only have a limited amount of items you can take out of them before you know you don't have grabbers anymore, right? Unless if you make all the chests bot chests, which is not ideal, right?
Like,
don't
I
know.
feel like it's fine.
It just seems a bit like it sucks.
It sucks, but it's realistically what you have to deal with when it comes to that. Yeah, we've literally run out of pink science for the most part. Oh, it's pink and military.
Damn, I wish we could turn solar fuel into coal. Because it's like
I wish so too.
I want to have other uses for this oil. Why can I not turn it back into coal?
Yeah, I wish so as well, but it's like beggars can't be choosers with it. Yeah, it's... Yeah, it's both military and electromagnetic that we're low on for the planet, so I would probably propose we do just continuous research for now that doesn't require any of those.
Is that oil being used somewhere else? Oh yeah, it's being used for the science. That's probably why. Because if I connect it up to this right side, it's not gonna have a nice time. Because the right side is absolutely dying of shit. I should probably disconnect it though. Is yeah, there we go. And now it'll turn itself off if it goes below 100. So that way it won't fuck up the system entirely. So that way we always have 90 oil inside of the system. At least inside the tanks. Because I was a bit worried if I connected it up, it will ask too much of the system, but it's fine. Because the system's barely able to keep up.
Oh yeah, you've just done it with all three.
The system's barely able to keep up because I think it's coal. Yeah, coal is not letting most of these turn on, which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's literally just coal, dude. That's all it is.
It's like the production is a little bit less than what we're producing. Or what we're
Also,
taking.
I find it weird how we can store steam for some fucking reason.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a liquid. Well, in this game, it's a liquid.
I was gonna say, it's not really much of a liquid if you think about it.
I mean, God forbid, we're about to get ammonia. That's that's even worse.
Well,
Fluorine.
ammonia is still technically a liquid in itself.
No, I think it's a gas, isn't it? Oh no, wait, yeah, I guess in certain conditions it can be a liquid. But that's like, steam is also a liquid in certain conditions. It's called water. Yeah, ammonia is like a water, but it needs a worse conditions. These are bad conditions. Lithium brine? What the fuck is this for? Oh, it's for... okay. I was like, what the fuck is lithium? It looks white. And I was like, what the fuck is this calm doing? Then I was like,
really?
It's used for, yeah, it's used for the other planet we're not yet. I'm getting the name.
Aquila,
thank you. Fluorine vent. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many vents. I'm venting.
Yeah.
Venting. Oh wait, we need ammonia to extract it? Or make it into hot? Okay. We need...
ammonial solution we can literally just get from the ocean.
Oh,
which
lithium.
You use that plus you use that to make ice and ammonia.
Yeah, so lithium is used in making fluoroketone, and then it's also made into lithium plates, which that is needed for literally every endgame recipe, which is good, nice. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, which we use lithium to make.
Are those guys
to basically just make everything?
I don't know if those guys have a... I guess they do have a degradation because they are a pump jack item degradation, so we will probably run out of it, at least somewhat, like crude oil. Or at least we gotta hope that the amount we get on Aquila is a decent amount.
Honestly, no. The solution that we can get is infinite.
What do you mean by that?
The ammonial solution, that is something we just get from the ocean. And with that, we get ammonia and ice, which we can use to make the platforms. So ammonia itself is infinite. It's just we would need to use other stuff to be able to make it into...
Well, no, because that's what I'm saying is lithium is barred by a item that we need pumps for, and so is another material. So it's like those materials will slowly degrade over time, is what I'm saying. Like I'm mentioning.
I guess I see where you're getting from with this.
Because they're a pump jack item, that means they're guaranteed to degrade over time. Because all pump jack nodes all degrade over time slowly.
But they would still at least be able to make a... Oh, actually, yeah. Lithium brine, fluorine vents. Yeah, so fluorine vents and lithium brines are the ways that we get those two materials.
Mm-hmm.
Which those are pump jackable, but they will never ever fully deplete.
Well, no, it's just like it's probably going to be like crude oil levels of slow once we get to that point, though.
That's all it's going to be.
And that's always like a yuck kind of. I mean, I guess that's why you want legendary pump jacks, because then it just doesn't matter. I think once you get to that point.
I still think they do. They're just much slower. Yeah, it's only 16% for that.
And then change that into yellow brick. This is...
Oh, we need fusion generators for that anyway. Okay.
You looking at something?
Yeah, I'm just looking at recipes.
Fair enough. Where's me blues? Oh, wait. There you go. That's better. Fuck. Oh, wait. God damn it.
Hmm?
Using red belts again when I should be using blues. That's because they're not on my hotbar and there's no reason to change it because we're still on Gleba. God damn it. That's fine. At least it's didn't change anything.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it.
Well, clearly I have to worry now.
No, you don't. You never heard a thing.
Well, what did I hear then?
Your imagination.
I don't have an imagination.
Sure you do. It's right there.
Proceeds to look on the ground.
Looks up. He's gone. What?
And he's gone.
And he's gone. Alright, I found what to do with the yellows. The yellow oil.
Light oil?
Yeah. I'm just going to turn it into bricks. So that way we're using a lot less of the heavy oil for bricks.
Oh, for solid fuel.
Yeah. Because, like, we've got, like, might as well, like, split the task for heavy oil and light oil because we're getting it for free. Why the fuck not, right?
I suppose. Where are you getting the rest of the heavy oil for it?
From itself. That combo is very fucking problematic, though. What's been going on Glabber?
Mostly just waiting.
Waiting for what?
Waiting for the fucking what's it called? The processing for inventory shit to be done.
Oh, power's up.
Yep.
Been
Been out for a little while. But it's like we're not really doing much, so power's not that much of an issue as of now.
You know what? I am going to request more rocket fuel. I've had enough. I want more.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Volcanus, send your rockets. That's sick. 6. Wait, is it 6? It's 5, actually. 5 rockets launched.
I was saying there's 7 in total there.
Piece of brick is about to be bombed.
Is about to be bong-bonged.
No, that's not what I said. Stop it.
Guess him.
Actually, that's one thing I've wanted to do is mod Lobotomy Corp. But last time I tried doing that, it didn't work at all, so I was like, I should really look into it.
What?
Look into a video to make it work.
For what?
Modding Lobotomy Corp.
Oh, I've technically done a bit of it myself.
Because there's a randomizer mod. Well, is it randomizer? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Where you don't know what ammo you're picking. And then there's also a mod that adds a lot of Limbus Company Abnos, I'm pretty sure.
All I'm gonna say is, if they were to do that, fuck that shit.
No. I only want to do it because lol. Lol. And then there's also a mod.
I'll say, no. When you do that, fucking get nothing there as your first abnormality, with no fucking Aleph gear to try to deal with it, you're fucked.
Yes, that's the point. Because you could even get a tool abno on as your very, very, very first abno, and yeah, you're gonna reset. And that's the fun. Yeah, exactly. So like, that's the fun of it. Try to see how far you can get before the game says, no, fuck you. Random fucking like nothing there, or like, at least like if you can get past like maybe the first 3, if you can at least get 3 that are usable, then maybe you could survive without doing him for a while because he might not get procced. And then if you get that random...
I was going to say, that would only really happen if you have already cleared that floor for the meltdown.
No, because when you're starting the game, you only proc like 1 or 2 meltdowns.
It depends on how big the facility is.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like, if it's near the start of the game, even if you got it then, you could probably ignore it, and if you got him, you reset, right? That's not too big of a problem. Oh, right, it's probably sending down more of the... Because... Clever will be requesting... Oh, you will have to...
I've got it all manually going down.
Yeah. I gotta manually
put... I can do it.
No, I'm already here. I fixed shit for Kenneth as much as I could, so... I just put it in the first 2. The first 2 can just heat up enough that the rest can be powered manually.
Yeah, this thing is never gonna run out of inventory space.
Oh my god, I was about to say, it looks like it's getting full, and then I scroll down, I go, oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's because of the extra cargo bays that we have.
What is that? Oh. Do you want to hop off now? Because I did start a little bit later.
Yeah, I suppose. I can probably do some extra Shinigami Tensei. Before I have to go to bed soonish.
I mean, we could also wait for the pedal to come back on, but it should be fine. Should fix itself.
Honestly, literally the power should be turning on. Yeah, it's basically all turned on.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna save.
The only things that really aren't are like some of the drone ports.
Well, yeah, but that will... Yeah, it's basically charged.
Yeah, that will all fix itself.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet... Okay, I want to say this right now. I'm gonna bet tomorrow we're going to get the announcement that Perk is going to drop probably next week. Or not this week. I don't think it would be this week, unless
if they do it this week, that's way too early.
Yeah. Because I was like, I mean, no. Reminder.
Well, not early, I should say. It would be very short notice.
Because the thing is it's already half a month late. And any later, and it kind of goes... It's going to lap over the Library of Ruiner one, which, mind you, actually, I wanted to ask. What? Okay, right. This Library of Ruiner one, usually it ties into the character after Tiff, right? Or is it going to not... Is it going to be another Tiff one, you think?
Okay. So, hold on. So, what we've gotten from Ruiner, as of now, we've gotten the full stock crew, which was in Urban Legend. We've had Hook Office from... We've had them from Canard. Who else did we get for that one?
I don't know. But I've noticed that when it comes to the Adnos in Lobbercorp, usually the Adnos are related to the Library of Ruiner ones they have in their character when we're on that character's floor. For example, we got the Frozenschutz and I think it's Butterfly, who are both of them are on Yassad's floor? No. Whose floor are they on?
I'd say, no. There's a problem with that statement. The one problem being, why is Regret on Malchus' floor?
Is it oh wait, who's Regrets on? Is it your Sods?
Regrets is your Sods.
But that's an ego, not an ID.
No. With the ID we got in Wapogus 1.
Was it? Regret?
That one was Malchus.
Was it Marcus? Oh.
That one was when we got the
right,
Malchus
because
floor.
of Faust. Right, fucking Faust.
Yep.
I forget about that. And then there's Lantern as well, who doesn't appear either. But it's like, your sword, though. Your sword got both the Frightened Suits and Butterfly Guy, didn't he?
Magic Bullet, yes. And what was the other one?
Butterfly Guy, I'm forgetting his name.
Solemn?
Solomon? Yeah.
Or Funeral of Dead Butterflies.
Funeral. Sorry, Funeral, yeah. Because I'm forgetting who that one was for.
Hang on. Yeah, Funeral was floor 2.
For 2. Right, and that was your sword.
Yeah. So Yesod's one is fine. Although the problem is we have one from Malkuth on Yesod's. For Yesod. Because
I don't know whether they're going to do Chesed or Geppera for library. Because they seem to skip one Sephira for every floor when they do library, correct?
No, because when they do the library ones, they're doing it off of the mainline receptions.
Oh, okay. Because didn't we get Netzach in the library one? We got his announcer during the library, didn't we?
Netzach we got when we had Wapogus 4. That one was a Lobotomy Corp one.
Was it?
Because that was the one that we had Grant Me Love. Which was the Violet Note.
Oh, that was his, even though that took place in Hod's floor?
It was a combination of Hod and Netzach.
Right, okay. So it's both of them. That sucks. Because I'm like thinking, so with library, right? I had two thoughts came to my head, right? If we're sticking to the area we're in, people still want the what's the 4 one called? I'm forgetting his name. Shin? Was it Shin?
So no. What are you trying to mean exactly?
She. I think it's she.
Oh, the She Association.
Yeah, She Association. Right.
Oh yeah, She Association South Section 2.
Because that one's kind of on the same floor as Full Stop, but the other option, and I thought would be really cool.
Actually, no. Let me try to remember this. Let me try to remember every single mainline reception
on Full Stop's floor, specifically, not Star of the City, since I don't think we're going there yet.
No, SOTC doesn't have the She Association.
No, I'm also ruling SOT out because I feel like
it was before SOTC, so it was Urban Nightmare.
I feel like we're going to leave SOTC for maybe post Ryoshu, or whenever we get a Wogpoke related to the Kanto near Ryoshu's.
Yeah, which will most likely be at Kanto 9.
Yeah, exactly. So
most likely the next big Wapogus we get during Season 7 will be one in Star of the City.
Yes, and that's my theory because it's like, well, I mean, Gebra is in there, so it's like, oh, no, I think...
And then if we are thinking about Lobotomy Corp ones, so far we are going to be getting
the Magical Girls.
One for Tivereth.
Because...
And we are technically in Urban Plague.
Because the next Lobotomy Corp one would either be Big Bad Wolf and Red, or it could be one of the 2 Alephs that Gebra has on her floor, Because those are, might be forgetting one. What else does she have on that floor? Outside of
so for
It's
Gebra in
big.
Ruiner,
Big Bad Wolf, Red, Mount of Bodies, nothing
yeah,
there.
Mount of Bodies, there was Nosferatu, but that doesn't exist in
Oh,
Lobotomy Corp.
right. Nothing. Oh, you know what? Nosferatu
And
would
then
be
nothing
interesting.
there.
Nosferatu would be funny just because then you can give it to Don as a funny joke.
It would have to probably be an ego.
I know, but it would be very, very funny to give the Blood Fiend the, you know, I'm no Blood Fiend ego.
Or or a really good hot take here. You put it on Ishmael.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You either do Ishmael or Gregor. Actually, no, Gregor would be the best one for it.
Well, I'll get back to Gregor in a second, but I do think if they do if they do Gebra as the Lobotomy Corp next one, it would probably, in my head, I'm like Big Bad Wolf and Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, it'd be Little Red and the Wolf.
I would love it to be Ishmael and Heathcliff as Red Riding Hood, Ishmael, Big Bad Wolf, Heathcliff would be go fucking hard. It would be so good.
No. If I may, the reason I'm saying specifically that I said Gregor for Nosferatu, if we are getting Nosferatu, because that was considered a war, Nosferatu would fit perfectly with Gregor because of his Blood Fiend ID.
The thing about it is, right, I was thinking of that. I was like, oh, that would be so sick if we could get Red Riding Hood, Big Bad Wolf, Heathcliff, Ishmael. But then I was like, but wait, if we go to Gebra's floor in Lobotomy Corp, we cannot skip over the fact that Ryoshu would get the second phase of her fight, which I don't know what
suppression.
Yeah, which I don't know what weapon she gets there, but
let me actually try to remember off the top of my head.
So
it's Red Eyes Pentians phase 1.
Yeah.
Phase 2, I believe she gets
nothing there.
She doesn't get nothing there. That was phase 3.
Because I know
phase 4 was Twilight.
Oh,
and,
yeah, because I get phase 4 and 3 mixed up because I keep thinking Apocalypse and that is phase 3. So phase 2, what is phase 2?
No, there's 4 phases in that fight.
What's phase 2?
Phase 3, she gets nothing there, and Justicia. Oh, it's either 2 or 3. She gets Justicia.
Justicia, yeah. But
she gets. I think she gets Lamp. I know she gets Gold Rush by phase 3 at least. She gets Borrowing Heaven. I think phase 2.
Borrowing Heaven. You know what? I think I've seen her use that before. Maybe.
That's the spear that she can throw.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying like, well, it would be her phase 2 because depending on what her phase 2 is, it would be viable for an ID.
Well, actually,
because of what it has.
Would it even be on Ryoshu? Because we've already got one from Ryoshu as an ID for Purgasnaut.
Okay, I'm going to just say this right now. I don't think they're going... Like, if they ever do Lobotomy Corp Ryoshu ever again, they're going to do another phase of Gebra as the reference because she already has one where she already has Red Eyes and Pentians.
Yeah.
Red Eyes and Pentians. Might as well keep with the theme of, Gebra and her having a lot of connections. God forbid. Like, they have so much fucking connection, it's not funny. Like,
let's be real. They... Essentially, if you think about it, they're basically one and the same.
In their own unique ways. Like, she's not as bloody as Ryoshu is, etc., etc.
I was gonna say...
Well, with the Gabriel we say is nicer than the Ryoshu we think we know. Ryoshu was happy.
I was saying, what about like the stories and shit? Like, what about Leviathan and shit? We don't know how Gebra acts in that.
I haven't read Leviathan, but I'm gonna just say it like this: do you think Gebra would, when asked to kill a teammate, because Ryoshu did it and she was glad to do it, whereas
she most likely would. It just depends on the circumstance.
I don't think Gebra would, unless if she's getting like, because if it was like, if you were talking about pre-lobotomy corp, maybe, yes, absolutely. But if it's really
no,
like,
absolutely not during pre-lobotomy corp.
Pre? Really? You don't think she would do it?
No.
Because
do you remember her whole thought process and her whole ideals and shit?
I don't particularly remember because it's like pre-lobotomy corp, and I think that lore is it? Do you learn that stuff in the library, or is this like the Viking
you learn
stuff?
it in lobotomy corp.
Oh, I haven't watched lobotomy corp lore in a while, so it's blanking on me.
A lot of it, so a lot of it, she wants to protect everyone during that time.
Oh, in pre-lobotomy.
Yeah, in pre-lobotomy corp, she wanted her to try her absolute best to protect everyone she could.
Oh, okay, and that's what you're saying. In lobotomy corp, she would.
In lobotomy corp, she very well fucking would
kill a teammate.
Hell, she'd even kill one of the other Sephiroths. Even Angela, if she so fucking could.
If she was told to. Yeah.
Oh, not even if she was told to.
Okay. I could see your reasoning. Because like that's my thinking. That's my thinking is like Ryoshu and her obviously already have the very hard connection with each other. So it's like if you're gonna give Ryoshu another lobotomy corp, what Perk's idea, it's going to be second phase Gebra, and then whenever way down the line we get third phase Gebra, then fourth phase Gebra, etc. And then maybe she could have some other ones.
If I could continue along the thought process I had, sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine.
But it's like, when in the story, canonically, Gebra wanted to kill Angela because of the whole White Knight and the Darkest Days thing that she was trying to accomplish.
Bina stopped her. Bina stopped her, didn't she?
Well, between Bina and Hockma, those two were with Angela during that process.
Yeah.
But everyone else was against Angela.
Okay, there's another thing.
And even during then...
I want to get back.
Even during then, she had her weapon.
I want to give you an idea, right? I'm not too confident on this idea because people really want, she association. What if the next library isn't she, just for the lols, but not for the lols? But what if it's Lovetown?
We're already past the point of Lovetown.
Are we? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure Full Stop is on the same line as...
No, Full Stop is actually after Lovetown.
Really?
Because Lovetown is in where you can get Dawn Office. It's on that same line.
Hang on.
It's in Urban Plague. Urban Nightmare has a Full Stop.
Oh, right, because you get Full Stop at the same time you get fucking...
The Crying Children ID.
Well, yeah, Crying Children. Because it's like, man, imagine like Tommy or Tommy Gregor or Tommy Sinclair. Because like that's
we wouldn't get one for Sinclair.
Well, I feel like Sinclair fits his character more, is what I'm saying. It's like
in terms of actually no, if we are to get one for that, it'd probably be the 8 o'clock circus if we're getting one for that area again.
Oh, true. 8 o'clock circus would be. The problem with 8 o'clock circus is unless if you even he didn't show his face. It's like, how would you do 8 o'clock circus when all the characters have their face blocked out? Whereas
specifically the two in that fight, was Emma and Noah.
Because I had an idea, and I don't know how you would do this, but imagine if we got the doctor, but as one of the sinners, and I don't know who. I was gonna say Masol, but then I was like, maybe not.
What, for Jae-young?
Yes, when he was
no, mate.
Before you get to see his robotic form, because you don't get to see, you get to technically see his disguised face. Yes, but it would be the best way you can make the puppet into a character without having to make him show his face, you know? Because it's like either that or you get Alina.
I do not agree with that statement. Reason being, I'd say my reason being for not agreeing with it is his what he did prior to the warp train incident
Hmm.
and everything that he did before W Corp.
Do you think so? Yes. So you're saying you would rather leave him for later?
I would leave him until fucking Impuritus.
Hmm. Because it's like I understand why you would want to leave, like why they might be left. It's just like Love Town would be such a like. Obviously, we've already been into like train stuff,
Well,
but
okay.
like
No. If I can
but
say this, it would be a dick move to Vergilius.
There's another. That's the thing, though. It's like imagine if, like I don't know how we would tell Vergilius what we see inside of a Warpug, but man, would it be fucking crazy if we told him about Love Town or like what happened there, and he's like, "Wait a second, I know that name."
Nah, he would go full psycho.
He would be like, "Oh, you found those two? Oh, okay."
He would fucking kill Dante if he ever saw the events of Love Town.
Well, that's the thing. Is like what like. Yeah, they killed the orphans, but I haven't read into Leviathan enough to know what, like, how, because we know that they were young adults and the way they acted after the change was like a child. And my question is like, well, does he just see that as like another monster, or is he like, can he realize that this is just a messed up thing that the city did?
Technically, it was Angela's fault in a way.
Yes, true. But at the same time, I'm also just saying, well, he's not like Roland. He's not going to go that far. But, like, I'm just saying, like, I just have this, like, imagine, like, maybe he's, like, gone past it. Maybe he just chalked it up to the city's fault. And it's just like, well, unlike Roland, he's like, you know, he can move past it. And then, like, we do a world purgus and we see the Love Town incident. I don't know if he can follow us into them. I'm pretty sure only we can go in there.
Only the sinners can.
Yeah. So
because
like,
if Vergilius and Chiron could, Vergilius would have been with us ever since the start.
True. Well, no, because he has no reason to go in there. But like, imagine like, well, no. He doesn't go in there because there's no reason for him to, right? But imagine if, for example, he gets a tingling, like because you know how he is with his sense of stuff, right? He can sense things wrong, like with Wuthering Heights. So like imagine he gets like a tingling, it's like something's happening in there, and then he goes in, and then and then like, you know, we tell him what's going on, and he sees Tommy. Well, he sees the story of Tommy and, you know, and then turning into that. Imagine like that's closure for that storyline in Leviathan, where, I mean, some people wouldn't have read it, but like in this case, it would be a closure for that storyline in Leviathan where he finally finds out why the fuck these two exist. Like, what happened there? And he'd be like, oh, okay.
I don't think he would see that as closure.
I mean, fair enough, because you know, the orphans are still dead, but at least he can't blame the two for what the fuck happened on that train. I mean, he probably knows enough about warp trains thanks to Dante to know, like, yeah, that probably what happened. He probably knows anyways, because, like, we've been telling, like, even the other sinners have known about the problems with warp trains. And I'm pretty sure even Mr. Vergilius now knows because we might have told him. And he's maybe put two and two together and was like, I guess there was a bit of a thing that happened back then. Huh. You know, maybe you just walked past it like, okay, you know, there's warp change there. You know, maybe you already got closure with that shit. I don't know. I just feel like it would be interesting to see his reaction to those two before they were turned into what they did, you know? But that's just me.
I guess.
Because it's
like I can see it from that perspective, but I don't think they would purely do to what they would have to do with Vergilius. If we got the IDs for Tommy and Mary, or specifically the fusion, who would even have the ID for that?
See, that's the thing. I was going to say Gregor. I feel like Gregor fits
Gregor would be the most ideal one if they are to do one for that.
because all you
but I do not think they would.
all you do is you make it so in the story of his ID, he loses his sister. In this case, it would be his sister, not his lover, and he would always be mad. And he somehow survived after without her, and she's like permanently dead on his shoulder or something like that. You know, he's just himself without the other half. Like something like that. And like in my head, I'm just like, that's such a fucked up idea. Like imagine having a Gregor who's fused with the other half and there's like is dead. It's like, oh shit, that would be fucked up. Because like I'm imaging that in my head. I'm like, oh shit, that would be so fucked up compared to the original. Because like we love Gregor, we know he has a sister. It's like imagine if he was Tommy in the train incident. It's like, oh no.
Oh wait, hold on.
This is like, man.
Oh, just so you know, we're getting a hard mode mirror dungeon next week.
Oh, thank fuck. I don't want to fucking run that shit 3 times again. Thank fucking God.
Well, other thing, it's also good for me as well. Because I can finally do fucking mirror dungeon again.
What? You weren't able to do it?
Because remember from the week prior how we had, for anyone who did hard mode before the... when we got
was it still bugged?
I haven't checked if it's not yet.
It's probably is. You should probably check it. It probably.
I'll say I can literally wait until next week. I don't mind.
You're gonna. Well, actually, I don't know if you can. The something of light beams could cause a dashboard to appear as though it's unchained. Huh? That's funny. Nothing much outside of 300 lunacy.
Hold on.
Because there's bug fixes as well, so it's like...
Yeah. I'm just reading some changes and shit they're doing to ego gifts and shit for hard mode. Oh, they're limiting a lot. Oh, they're limiting the fucking... Oh, what's it called? The drumsticks and shit.
What? Where? Huh?
Oh, that's a bitch.
Where? What? Where does it say that? Ego gift adjustment. Please refer to okay. Fix the before or after defeated. Wait. Incorp.
Keep going down from there.
Fix the
it's
issue
in the if I go up to the top here. New content, mirror view mortality, hard difficulty. And I'm just looking at the ego gift adjustments they're doing.
There's none. They said to
Go to page. Go to the end of page 5 for that.
There's no page 5. Hang on, let me go to Steam.
Yeah, go to Steam for it. That's where I was getting it from.
Because I just opened up on my Twitter. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, not on Twitter.
Ego gift adjustments. Oh, new content. Wait, so the July 10th one?
Nerfing the fucking. They're hard nerfing.
July 10th one?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
They're fucking hard capping fucking. What's it called? They're hard capping the drumsticks.
Why? Where? Exploration complete.
Go to about. Yeah, go to
Super
the
shop.
ego gift adjustment notes.
Gift adjustments. Okay. Hot and juicy drumsticks. Burn inflicts 3 count. When inflicting birds get effects, inflict 3 times. Oh, they're just adding a 3 times per turn effect.
They're capping it.
Okay. You know what? It was capped to the amount of players you can have on a field. And imagine if one day MD had all 12 characters on the field. This is a fair adjustment, I think.
Like, I see it as fair as well, but it's like, I hate it.
I don't think it actually nerfs it at all because it's still very, very useful because, you know, it's 3 buffs. It's
obviously on enemies with like segments and shit. Like, yeah, it's obviously not a nerf.
Well,
But to like general
still,
enemies, this is a nerf.
this is still infinitely more useful than a lot of other stuff because like more rupture count, more burn count is always nice, and especially because they're tier 3 items. They're still tier 3 items. Just because they're 3 per turn doesn't change the fact that they're 3 tier items. Like the 2 tier 3 items in a single thing. They're still amazing. I just think
it's like if you're playing one of those 2 builds, remember before how you used to fucking hard lock onto them to try to get the extra count? Or specifically for the bone breast.
I don't think the count matters as much anymore because, especially with how burn and rupture is now, count doesn't.
Rupture actually does need it.
Rupture gets use out of it. I think the 3 per turn rule makes sense because they're just capping it before it became too much of a problem because that item had an uncapped 3 count for every attack. Now they're capping it at 3 players can hit per turn, which is fine because that's still like roughly half of your team can get the effect, which is great, especially for people who on your team who don't do that effect. If you have any, they can still apply the count without.
Oh, okay. So these are only for the base versions of them. Okay. So going down along the list here.
Glimpse of Flames. I'm forgetting that one.
That's the best fucking ego gift to get for burn.
Consume half of burn count on enemies with burn deals burn bonus wrath damage.
Literally, with Glimpse of Flames fully maxed out, you can deal like 8k damage every turn. With just end of turn effect.
They capped it. They can consume up to 5 burn count. But
so keep in mind, all of this is just the base versions.
Base version. Oh, I guess if you upgrade them, yeah. I mean, you're not going to upgrade those 2 up the top. You're mostly going to.
You can't upgrade the ones from Hell Chicken.
What have they done with Thrill? Inflict rupture potency, rupture count, gluttony damage to all enemies. They removed the enemies with 3 rupture count part.
Yeah, so no matter what, this I believe consumes up to 5.
Wait, counts up to 5 rupture count. Wait, so they just lessen like inflict rupture potency count, gluttony damage to all enemies for all parts. Counts up to 5 rupture count. Whereas this one says damage to all enemies with 3 rupture count. For anomalies, each part is considered individually. Then reduce the rupture count by 2. It doesn't reduce the rupture count anymore, but it counts up to 5, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Is that bad or good? Because it still inflicts all the anomaly parts.
The fact that this doesn't consume count, based on what we're seeing here, is actually good.
It does cap the damage, but I don't think that really mattered because...
Keep in mind, this is the base version of it.
Oh, no, because wouldn't it just...
Let's see. Ruin. Rupture cannot be applied. Gain coin power. Coin power +1 for plus coins and inflict rupture, potency, count, or unique burst.
If rupture cannot be applied due to skill effects, gain coin +1. Wait, Ruin. What's Ruin? What?
Ruin was one of the fusion gifts.
Oh, okay. I guess I
so a lot of these. Oh yeah, the next 2 are fusions.
New. Oh wait, hang on. Black Sheep Music has something new.
On hit with an attack skill, if target's SP is below 0, skills more damage. The further the target's SP is from 0,
plus 1% damage per
if they're panicked, skills deal 50% more damage instead. If target does not have SP, skills deal 1% more damage for every 2 potency on the target. If they have 90 potency, deal 50% instead.
So they're capping it. So this is just in case. Because...
No. It actually never had a cap.
Okay, well, first of all, I feel like this might be better because it seems like they added a lot to the skill in the first place.
Buff. It's a direct buff.
But like the thing is they're adding the deal 50% damage instead, just so that Well, actually, if it's at 90% sinking potency, how much percentage damage would you have at that point? Because it's +1 for every 2. So
it would be 45.
So yeah, actually, you just get a bump up to 50 for free.
It's a straight buff for Black Sheep music. It's actually better now.
Yeah, that's nice. I was going to say, if that 50% was less than the amount you would need to block, no, you actually just get the amount you
get 5% extra damage added on if you are at 90 potency.
There's more. T Perpetual Motion Machine.
Oh, yeah, this is the... Oh, this is a charge one.
What the oh god, this is a really big one. Each identity gains 1 charge every time they consume 10 charge count, 5 times per identity. Per encounter.
Unique charge. Unique charge does not interact with this effect. All allies gain 1 attack power. Oh, that is a buff!
Is it?
That is a direct buff. I like that.
Oh, instead of defense level down, you just get attack power up. But it doesn't count for unique charge, which is good, I guess.
Unique charge meaning specifically Red Eyes Pentient's Ryoshu.
Yeah, well, any future charge as well if we ever get
So yeah, you have to have 5 actual charge IDs now. You can't just have Red Eyes Ryoshu for this.
Every time they consume 10 charge count, 5 times per identity per encounter. Gets 1 charge every time they can. Each identity gains 1 charge every time they consume 10 charge. Oh wait, so it just gives. Oh wait, that's a buff.
When it says charge, it's meaning potency.
No. I just realized because it says before each identity gains 1 charge every time they consume 20 charge. Instead now it's 10, so it's a lot less.
This is a direct buff.
Wow.
It actually makes scaling the multi cracks really fucking easy.
Wait. Okay, so not only did they decrease the amount of charge, they decrease
the amount that you need, but they increase the amount that you can get for attack power up.
Oh, but you need 5 times per identity per encounter. No, wait, that's good because that means you get 5 charge for free, and they also buff the buff in general.
Part of why this is such a massive buff is specifically W Corp Oats.
Well, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, oh no, they just buffed everything about it. Okay. Charge per on the resources of max 3. Okay, max 3 power. That's pretty good. For every 2 charge per on their respective selves. Okay, that's pretty good.
T5 Perpetual Motion Machine.
After attack with skill 3 that consumes
or gains charge count on self. If a target is defeated or an ally that used the skill is at 3+ charge, they add 1 skill 3 to their list in the upcoming turn. Once per turn per identity. And all allies on the field gain the self-resonance circuitry at turn start.
Hang on, I'm looking that up.
That's just below. That's just below.
Oh, total sum of charge count currently owned by allies X. Current charge count consumed by allies on hit with skill deal plus some charge count.
Extra damage.
Deal. All allies gain 1 offense level up for every 100 cumulative charge consumed by allies.
Yeah. Okay. So T5 and T1 are buffed.
Wait.
Charge is actually good now.
Wait, there's no cap on that. Hang on, wait.
There's